Mic check. All right. URLs outside 2. Leader boss. T-Move, what's good? Y'all hit the like button on the way in, share the live, let everybody know we live. I do think this card is important to talk about. We're also going to be breaking down RBE's Divide and Conquer 2 tomorrow. Andy Fable was good. Bumpy Bars was good. Orange Grove, dog. What up? What's good, y'all? Yeah, hit the like button on the way in. Let them know we live. Salute to Danny Myers, one of the best to do it. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Let me see if I got the card in front of me. Because they got a crazy card. I ain't gonna lie. That outside card is probably one of the best URL joints I've seen in a minute. Just do my quick little predictions, breakdowns. Y'all could y'all know, right? It's gonna take them all year to drop these battles. Boss D was good. Yeah, that card is crazy, bro. Hit the like button on the way in. Yo, salute. Salute to everybody. My brother Trematos, Tyrant, Brent, a nigga Anti-Fable, bro. What's good with you? My brother Bumpy Bars, Yankers Island shit. What's the word? What's the word? You know, Bumpy went crazy in the I think the magnitude joint. Yeah. Me and Luke going down. I was just wrapping my round to Ace I mean for Luke. Just talking to my man. Salute to Pop. Yeah, rest in peace Apollo Paul, man. Forever. You know what I mean? It's my brother. Yeah, that shit messed me up. I gotta talk to his brother too, by the way. Balizi was good. Okay, outside card 2. Main event. Romney and Saflare Souls. Saflare Souls, up and coming monster. Like, let's not play games with him. He's figuring it out. He don't got it figured out, but he's a force to be reckoned with. Y'all last seen him versus his brother, Foots, at the Volume 10, December. I think Foots edged that battle out. Prior to that, y'all saw Saflare and Zeta drop out as a surprise opening battle for Summer Madness. He went crazy. He's got the intangibles, got I think it's the star tattoo, the nose ring. You know, he's a hulking figure. Dude ain't no joke, man. And he got bars. How was Easter? I was in Harlem, New York, so it was cool. I mean, I was really spent most of the day flying back to Cali yesterday, so I was in Harlem, New York all day. Matter of fact, that battle drops tonight, 8 o'clock on the East. Veronica Drive was good. Is the whole outside card finished? Yes, it is. Nitty's one of the greatest ever, and just won Champion of the Year. There's no way he's losing a round. He could lose a round. I definitely don't feel like he's gonna lose 2. Soul winning this battle would probably be miraculous. I want to use that word. It would probably be like almost like a miracle. Because like right now, with the way Rumney is like refocused and his mind is working and the gears are just turning in his brain, I really don't see nobody beating him other than himself. You know what I mean? So whether it be bad preparation or he just didn't take it serious, but I seen him tweet, "Yo, the alien is back outside." So, you know, what I took from that tweet was, yo, y'all about to really see some crazy ass bars. So No, there that go. Yeah, Veronica, you're right. I think a good performance definitely will solidify him, but Rum got it. So yeah, that's pretty much how that battle's gonna go. I got Nitty. I want, I do want to say it's disrespectful. Forget disrespect and respect. It's just black and white. Forget all the nuance, the intangibles. It's either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. Nitty has the ability to 30 this man, for sure. Like, he actually should be 30 in him. However, they gave Soul this battle for a reason. And in fact, Soul was supposed to battle me before he battled Chess. Like, he wasn't supposed to battle Chess. Final exam supposed to be Danny Myers versus Flair Soul as the main event, but I was busy, so I turned it down. He wound up getting Chess, and then he beat Chess. He beat Chess on his final exam, and Chess is a monster. Like, y'all can debate and say Chess won. I had Flair Soul winning fair and square, and that's like no easy task, and that's something really to be admired. So yeah, I'm not, as far as him and Foots, he was still very good versus Foots, a little choppy in places. Now, with that being their second battle, they had already battled before, and that being like his close friend, I don't really think he went as crazy as he could have. You know what I'm saying? So I think he probably just let his brother Foots shine in that battle. And it just worked out. It was an opening battle. It really wasn't no make or break career battle for neither one of them, but I think they both wanted to establish their presence on URL. Now, this battle right here with Rum Nitty, you're possibly battling the best guy in the world. Well, Nitty, if he isn't the best, he's in the top 3 in the world. Craig, like, let's just do that. You know what I mean? So shout out to Bumpy Bar, Blade Brown, Movement GM, Rain. Matchups like Lou versus Cliff Jack, Sean, finding Rum are the same lane as this. You're not supposed to win, but your main objective should be to make this a great battle. But I know so. Listen, when he was getting ready to battle Chess, he was on the phone with me. He says, everybody telling me, all I got to do is do good, Danny. You know what? Forget that. Nah, bro. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not settling for just doing good. I want to win. I'm going to beat Chess. I heard his rounds, and I was like, with those rounds, I can't see you losing. And then he went and performed. And like I said, I had him winning. However, Nitty is a different level than Chess, dog. Let's just keep it real. Oh, man. Andre was good. Yeah, so I got Nitty 2-1. 2-1. Should be a clear separation. It could be a classic. And this is one of the classics that I think is gonna be a classic. I'm gonna go T-Top and True Foe. I'm going with the underdog. I'm going with the underdog True Foe on this one. Why? You had chance after chance. I think his last URL joint, because he always shows us flashes of greatness. He shows us what the potential is, but eventually you have to live up to the potential. Chess had the same problem where we was like, yo, this dude Chess is crazy. I just need to see Chess really, kind of roll and come into his own, right? And Chess really kind of broke out of that. Yo, this young guy from We Go Hard, actually, then he was choking and stumbling, and then he just like, nah, I'm really a monster. I think True Foe been having a stumble problem and a couple of disappointing showings. I think his last one, who was that he just battled, y'all? Alaskan Assassin was good, brother. Call me. Yeah, I gotta holler at you. Rolling with T-Top. 2-1. Who was that? He just choked versus somebody and he was like, yo, I apologize for that. But when y'all see me, then he came right back and he had a great battle with Bad News. And T-Top is trying to get back into top form. He knows that his last maybe 3 out of 4 wasn't 100% what he can do. So he wanted to show, like, even versus Ronan and Brandon, it was like, this is like, I'm gonna show you I'm nicer than you, but it still wasn't A-level T-Top. Then he goes with Loso. Great battle. I think his second round, his first and second round was crazy. So T-Top is, like, he's trying to get back at the peak of his powers. And will he do it this battle? He can. He should. But for some reason, Av and Truffaut. Yeah, that was Av. Yeah. Nothing wrong with losing to Av because Av really is a monster and more experienced than Truffaut. So Av was supposed to win, but in terms of Truffaut, like, being choppy, choking or whatever, you're not supposed to do that. And he, kind of fumbled a good battle. Ryan Harrier was good. I think T-Top is overrated. LR Willis was good with you. So, yeah, I think this is the one where Truffaut is really, he got something to prove to himself. And that's a dangerous man. Somebody that is really rapping for themselves. T-Top is rapping for the fans and to get back in the good graces of the fans where they talking about him like he like a GOAT tier level. He want to get back in those conversations. Truffaut is rapping for himself, meaning he want to prove that I belong here with the big dogs and I'm here to stay. Because it's now or never. So I want to say Truffaut. New Jersey Twerk versus Chef Trez, man. I'm gonna put the code down here. Invite some of y'all to come on here, share y'all thoughts. If you want to, Mrs. Traumatos was good. So, yeah, what we doing? What are we doing? Chef Trez and Twerk. Twerk is a monster. When I say monster, I mean somebody who can control a room of 2 people or 2,000 people, electrifying haymakers, performance, even through, he can rebuttal as well when he wants to or when he feel like he needs to. His pen is getting really crazy. His setups and his angle game has really improved over the last 2 years. Chef Trez is on his comeback road to URL. He came back versus Authentic at the final exams. He had to show Authentic what time it was. Like, yo, you nice, but I've been here and I'm a vet. I'm not young Chef Trez no more. I'm a grown man that been doing this for years, and I can smoke any one of you. And he's been undefeated since he's been back. Actually, both of them. How about that? Let's talk about that. Trez and New Jersey Twerk have both been undefeated since they've been refocused and gained whatever it is that they was missing or what they was looking for. Twerk, it was more about choking and preparation. He never was like, Twerk was never trash. He never was trash. He just wasn't prepared. He's what he say versus Coffee. I ain't doing no more choking. Crowd went crazy. You seen what he did versus Real Sick. Control your emotions. Hold your emotions. All right, I'm back sick. Scoliosis. Shut the building down. Man, he has these moments. Him versus Nullify Flesh. Slide up on the plant like a caterpillar and butterfly next. Oh, my God, man. Come on, man. This is going to be a crazy. Who y'all got? Who y'all got, man? This is a good one. Trez can rebuttal those haymakers, and he's going to have to. You're going to need that. This is a time when you're in war, and I always said rebuttals are like they could change they could shift the whole tide of the situation. You might be down, and a good rebuttal or two can get you out the trenches. So you got to bring those. I wouldn't necessarily just want to out rap Twerk just to prove I can just out rap you and I don't need rebuttals to beat you. I think you're gonna need them for sure, Trez. If you listen, who I got? Oh man, who y'all got? Who y'all got? Twerk got rebuttals too fast. But out of my expert opinion, shout out to Matt. In my expert opinion, now I think Twerk just probably has more moments in this battle, which pretty yeah. I mean, I don't think this is really no big stage. I'm not for sure it's gonna be in Orlando. I think I've been down to Dream City. I might have battled there. I've been down there, but I don't think it's no big room. Might be 500 people. I don't know. But if that in that mid size, they both can excel in those situations. But I do think Tor are gonna have more moments, and the rapping really counts here. Twerk is just hard to bet against him. You know, Chef Trey is definitely my little brother. I don't want to bet against him either. They both been undefeated. This could be one of the battles of the card. I am going to go with Twerk 2-1. 30 Trez. Twerk might actually body Trez because people honestly aren't thinking about him having butters, but he probably will and catch everybody off guard. Twerk 2-1 clear. Haymakers and room shakers are too much. Kimberly, good to see you as well. Glad you back. Where you been at? Trez is bar heavy, just missing personality. Yeah, I think, but this is the time for him to show it. If you're gonna cause Twerk definitely be showing personality. He gets to bouncing around. He throws a hoodie on. He's doing all the Danny Myers stuff that he learned from me. If Twerk doesn't choke, Twerk 2-1. Twerk ain't gonna choke. I don't think so. He said he ain't choking no more. He's been preparing. So anyway, so far I got Nitty 2-1. I got Trufo 2-1 in the upset. I got Twerk 2-1 over Trez. Mike P and Kid Chaos, a rappers battle. Rappers battle. Mike P, I was telling Mike P yesterday on Twitter that, battle rap probably got like 20 rounds that are probably considered perfect rounds where you couldn't have rapped it no better and you said everything absolutely just on point as far as haymakers, timing, pacing, just the technical aspects of it, the nuance. There are probably only 20 rounds, and we might have to do that. We might have to talk about what those 20 rounds are. The 20 most perfect rounds ever in battle rap history. So y'all remind me to do that. But I think Mike P got 2 of them for sure, probably 3. One, of course, being his second round versus me, probably one of the greatest battle rap rounds ever written. And that round where he did the light work. That light work shit was so. For y'all to understand how great that light work round was, where he timed every bar according to every second that was ticking down on that 90-second timer and correlated the bars to where the clock was in his round. That's a perfect round, bro. Because if one split hair of a second off and you throw the whole thing off, one word, one choke, one stumble messes everything up. That was a perfect round. He's got 2 perfect rounds out of the top 20. And maybe even that round, that Hadouken round versus Tink the Demon, that's like a possible third. I say all that to say, despite Mike P having perfect rounds in battle rap, and he's probably he's cemented himself as one of the greats, he don't necessarily have I guess many clear wins. I mean, and Kid Chaos is a dangerous and highly superb skilled writer. So can Mike P clearly beat Kid Chaos? No. Only thing that happens here is just a great rapping battle. Another debatable for Mike P, because that's pretty much what he. I mean, he produces great battles, but they be either losses or debatable. So you don't really get clear wins. I'm gonna go with Kid Chaos winning this battle 2-1 in a great battle. I'm my standard for both of them is really up here. So there's that. Okay, Pablo 1K, bar guy, my favorite battle rapper. Appreciate you. You and Nitty. That's right, man. Mike versus Chaos is the hardest battle to call on this card. I'm gonna love this battle, honestly. I want to say Mike 2-1 just because I feel like Chaos might try to play to the crowd too much. I don't know, man. What he say? Hold on, what he say? Geechee told Mike his child can't drink silk milk. Nah, he can't. The baby can't. I think it's a girl, so no, she can't. Did Mike P surprisingly beat Sharon? I'm not saying he has. I didn't say he don't have any wins. This is they're as far as a lot of clear wins he doesn't have. He did Chaos Filthy. Yeah, that was a every time I get one of these writers or whoever y'all say got the best pen, that's who I what's good, brother?
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm good. Good to have you on here. What you think about Mike P and Kid Chaos?
Yo, I was just laughing at that, man. Dog, I see. I'm not the biggest Mike P fan. Um, I mean, he does. He does have a pen, but I think sometimes, man, he just wilts when he's in front of certain types of competition. Um, and I think that's what we're gonna see happen. I think he just, there's intangibles outside of writing that I think he just doesn't bring to the table when he's in front of certain people, and I think that's what we're gonna see at this outside two card.
Well, so you got Kid Chaos. You got Kid Chaos winning.
Yeah, I got Kid Chaos winning. I think again, man, Kid Chaos can be intimidating. He could bring an intimidating presence. And all right, so I'm looking in the chat now, and it says, I think Brandy he says, Mike is the master of losing a battle and still having the best round. And I think I think that sums up exactly what I'm trying to convey is that
Oh,
he can bring the pen, he can bring the content, but again, it's those intangibles. And if you appear flustered, you can have the best material, but if you can't present it in a way that corresponds with it,
I don't.
if your body language, if your demeanor,
No, that's absolutely true because if you're not composed, you're not going to be able to deliver your material the way you want to because of just not in control of your emotions and your thoughts. And you need to be like totally just like unbothered, when you're in the heat of the moment. So I don't think Kid Chaos is gonna really, even if he does bring up the girlfriend angle, I don't think he's gonna rely on that. I don't think that's not his mission. I think he just want to show like I can just out rap you. Now, if Mike P is under the pressure of feeling like, yo, this man is really wilding on me, I think that's kind of been one of Mike P's weaknesses is just composure, which is like the number one thing you need in battle rap. But I think he's probably been through after that Geechee Gotti battle. I don't think nothing should be able to bother him no more ever. Hopefully so. But I still, Robs was good. I still got look. Veronica got a name for everybody. Veronica, get on the show, girl. Stop playing. She said this man look like Q-Tip, man. Damn, now I can't unsee it.
Hey, yo, Danny.
I get the Ninja Turtle shit every day. So whatever. It is what it is. So go ahead, Q-Tip.
and I agree with what you just said. I don't think Bad News is going to focus on the girlfriend angle. I think it might be, a couple bars because, of course, that's something that's going to follow him throughout battle rap. And I think in all his battles, he always going to get like maybe 1-2 bars about it. But
yeah,
I think the biggest thing that he bring it is that presence. And I think that's what Mike P just be having trouble with, man. Is because Mike P attempts to also deliver with an aggressive style. You know what I'm saying? He delivers in an aggressive manner, as opposed to somebody who's lyrical like Lux. They deliver it, or even Clips. They kind of have a smoother delivery where Mike P's tries to bring a little bit more of an aggressive delivery. And if the person who he's battling can raise their aggressive level higher than his, he kind of it's hard. He kind of he can go from a 10 to like a 4 as opposed to a 10 to like a 7. If that makes sense.
Right.
You know, he need to stop letting that angle affect him though. I think that's the main thing because you could tell like he be having some good material, and then like as soon as somebody kind of bring up the angle, it throws him off a little bit. But it's like he still be having some good stuff, but like you can see it in his face. It's like everything just shuts down, and it's like, bro, don't let it affect you because certain people say it worse than other people. So it is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? All we do is get older. You know what I mean? So it's just.
I don't think, like I said, after that Geechee beat down, I don't think that angle should even be effective anymore. So, you know.
Yeah, he beat it to the I was like the angle from that battle, the lighting, everybody was coming. I was like, geez, bro, Mike P. Oh man, I felt bad, but he still had some good shit. But you know, I know where you coming from.
He had a little slap up there, like, nigga, you was a bitch. I said, come on, little slap through 12, man. Like that, wrong too.
You know what though? Bill Collector said the same thing though. When he battled Bill Collector, Bill Collector said the same thing. He said, okay, yeah, man, you know, now that I did it, ain't nobody else gonna be able to do it. Should nobody be able to affect you with it. And it's still
well,
you know what was crazy though?
Hey, who you got though? You got Chaos?
Yeah, Chaos is wordy. Yeah, I feel like he just need a land. Like, you know, I like him. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like I wish he lands it earlier sometimes. Like, not like a 4-bar setup all the time, but like I think the crowd usually wants him to hit something really quick. He don't have to just like line up like I know he's a real like detailed breakdown person, but you know, like I'm not telling him to change the style. It's just sometimes depending on the person, I feel like he should like try to hit the point faster. Because when you're versus somebody that hits the point faster, then it's kind of like you kind of looking at that dude more so than even if he's the top gun, if you get what I mean. And like depending on who he is, I'm not saying he is a top gun, but I'm just saying like depending on like you know what I mean. Like, am I reaching or?
Nah, good money. Andre, salute. Welcome.
Yo, salute, Danny. What's up? What's up, fellas?
What you got out of the Chaos?
I say I got Chaos 2-1. I got if he could get to the point quicker. I know he's been working on it, so I'm kind of giving him credit for that. You know what I'm saying? But we all know it'll be 2.5 minutes to the round, and we're like, all right, kid, where you going? You know what I'm saying? Like, where we going with it?
Yeah,
he's trying to work on that. So hopefully,
the good thing about Chaos is that when he does get to that point, it actually all makes sense because like some people do a lot of building up, and then
they don't go nowhere. Right.
Just wasting all that time, and now it's a big old dry spot right there. And it's like
right. But what we know about Mike is Mike is going to be back to back to back. Mike is going to come back to back to back with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
does it depend on who goes first though?
I got Chaos.
Nah, it don't matter who goes first because if Mike comes out with a crazy round and Kid Chaos goes second, and Kid Chaos is taking 2.5-3 minutes to get to the point, people are gonna be like, what's he talking? You know what I'm saying? So I think it would be better for Kid to go first and set the tone, and you know what I'm saying, and hopefully he'll have a few more punches in between, trying to get to the big payoff. Okay. Because you can get to the big payoff, Danny, but you know, you gotta have some stuff in between that. You know,
Right.
at least to keep people's attention.
Y'all know he kind of like the fastest to the bar. Like
Yeah. You know, Danny don't take long to get to the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not everybody knows how to act like that, but he said Chaos reminded me of this too, gang. Something for the beat out battle that never came back. Okay, so I'm gonna go on because I guess we all got Chaos. So right now I got 81, 2-4 in the upset, 2-1 over T-Top. I got Fargo Trez 2-1, and I got Chaos over Mike P. Next down here, I got Jack Boy Main Authentic. I just haven't
Man,
seen
I don't know.
Authentic
I don't know.
to give him a win over Jack Boy. You know, if you're gonna win, you really gotta earn this one. Jack Boy really been going crazy. If y'all haven't been listening to him on the spaces, shout out to Weed and Battles. I think Jack Boy might be number one in their rankings right now. Even me and Jack Boy went crazy in our battle here, so check that out if y'all haven't. But
you know something about? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Danny. My bad.
No, I got Jack Boy 2-1. I don't want to say 3-0 because I have seen Authentic battle and he's decent. He's not great, but he's not trash.
I'm not familiar with Authentic. Like, what league does he battle on? Like, what's his home league?
Damn, I can't think of it off the top of my head. I don't know if it's OSBL. I don't think so. Jack 2-1, maybe a 30. Jack, we got Authentic. Let me see.
Yeah, he ain't bad at all, man. I like his style, honestly. Like he be telling the story. Like people don't understand that. Like the way he be rapping, he be just telling the story the way he be going at it.
But yeah, I got Jack Boy. He's just more electrifying. It's very difficult to defeat this man, and his pen is getting a little bit better. Okay, here's a good one. I'm going Jack Boy. What y'all got? Y'all got Jack Boy too, or y'all got Authentic?
I mean, I'm not familiar with Authentic. I got to be honest, so I'm gonna have to just go with Jack.
I think it depends on the stage size, honestly. Because Jack Boy always, I like Jack Boy. Don't get me wrong. My classic favorite match with him was him and Steams in the band card. But it's something about the big stage with Jack. Like it's not in his favor. I like him on the big stage, but it's like sometimes he loses everybody because it's like he be performing. It's just I felt like he'd be performing more than the rapping when he's on stage. You know what I mean? Like more of the movement than the actual wording. And you need both. You know what I mean? But especially if like some people ain't really. I'm sorry.
This won't be a big stage, so I think this is a mid-sized room.
Oh yeah, he probably got it now.
Want to wig out? I really feel like he's about to wig out on Authentic, man. I got Jack Boy. Damn, dog. I want to say 30 for real, man.
Wow.
You don't disrespect Authentic, but again, like I was saying, forget the respect. Let's just go with the facts, man. And that boy winning this battle. I'm sorry. If Authentic wins, I'll come back on here and I'll say that.
How long has Authentic been battling?
I'm not sure. I don't really know too much about him. So it's like I can't barely give an assessment. I don't want to make up stuff about him. So you just I don't have enough conclusive evidence to say you're gonna beat Jack Boy Man. Like I can't do that.
But I mean, let's be honest though. Jack Boy definitely is vulnerable though. He could get got. Like if he come in playing, if he come in messing around, because there's been times where I'm watching Jack battle. I'm like, yo, Jack, like, what the hell you talking about, bro? Like he just he gets into that mode sometimes where it's like he just rapping about nothing.
That's true. But in this scenario, he's battling somebody who's trying to make a name off of him, and he's looking at it like I can't. If I want to be on Gnome, I want to be on Summer Madness.
I hope so, Danny.
I can't be on outside losing to this guy that people barely even know. Like, how I'm going to ask Smack to be Summer Madness look. So I think he really finna go crazy and treat this like it's a serious battle. And I do have him winning.
Yeah. I know the other brother said he was familiar with Authentic, and I guess Authentic had to do something had to show
I was
something
watching him
to
on the
make it
app.
to that stage.
Authentic is he's actually all right. I'm not saying I didn't say
Okay.
he's trash. This is that says left my ass off you. Wild and authentic is nice. Again, nice don't mean you're gonna beat Jack Boy Man.
Right.
There's a lot of niggas that's nice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But when you against Jack Boy Man, like authentic don't have the animalistic, that gene. He don't have that like Jack Boy is an animal. He might not be as polished and as smooth and as precise as a rum nitty, but a wild boar is still a wild boar. If you're locked in a small room with a wild animal, he's gonna tear you to shreds no matter how it has to do it.
Right.
And authentic, I haven't seen that from him.
Right.
Again,
He was. I'm sorry. He was that during that band match. Like when he was versing Steams. Like even though certain people was trying to act like they didn't know what he was saying, like his momentum was just like picking up. Like he was like here, and then he just even from like second round to third. Well, first to second to third, like Jack was there. Like I don't know why. Like it feels like he changed up his style a little bit. Like over time, I felt like he was rapidy rap. He was there. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he could get back in that pocket, but it's just like I don't feel like people would like recognize him for that band match. And I think they only recognized him when he took his shirt off. But I was just like, it was his bars and his momentum that kept me like, damn. I watched that match over and over and over again. And it was like I can't find a match where I want to go back and watch Jack Boy. You know what I mean? Like, but I digress.
My man says authentic had a recent classic back and forth with Chef Trez. He can hang with that boy. He didn't beat Chef Trez. He was doing good, but he didn't win. And I haven't seen nothing that's telling me he's going to beat Jack Boy Man. So yeah, I could be wrong, but right now I just gotta go with Jack Boy. Jack Boy beat the hell out of Chess. If y'all didn't remember that.
Yo, here's the beast stable.
What's that? The one rounder, right? The band.
Yeah.
Foots and Jerry West. Foots, he's like, people were saying he kind of remind him of Sheed. Like he kind of got. He do kind of got Sheed style. He's
authentic.
He can rap too, though. He can rap. Now, is he super crazy with the bars? I don't think so. But he's nice enough. He's on URL.
Right.
He's on URL, and he's going against a veteran in Jerry West. I think people forgot, like, when Jerry be sitting out, when he shows back up, he kind of smokes people. Like, I remember when he came back versus Goo Easy and a couple of names before and after that, Jerry West be smoking people, man. And
when is he gonna reverse twerk?
Damn, man. I don't make the schedule. I don't know.
I feel you.
Chaz didn't take it serious. You know that, Danny. You must be authentic. You are authentic. Either that or you just want to join his team or you one of his brothers or homeboys, but you really
we gotta stop doing that, man. We can say that about anybody that lose. Oh, he just didn't take him serious. You can't be doing that, man. You get paid to do a job. You're supposed to be objective, man.
I understand.
Right, especially when
you're right, though. Chaz didn't take that battle as serious.
Be professional. You take the deposit, you take the money, be professional. Danny takes a deposit, he's coming to kill shit, bro. That's just what it is.
This may be murder people.
But how do you not take Jack Boy serious?
I don't know. Talk about EFB.
Well, we got to be honest though. Jack Boy back then, a year and a half, 2 years ago, wasn't now. He had lost a lot of steam after the whole John situation. You know what I'm saying? So he was still building himself back up. When that happened. So I could kind of see saying that, but at the same time, at the end of the day, you're still getting paid to do a job. So this whole, I didn't take that person serious. I don't take it serious if it's not on URL. I ain't trying to hear all that, man. You can get out of here. Then you need to retire then.
Yeah, that's
No, you're right.
Tired of all that
No,
talk. We got to stop that, and we got to stop letting battle rappers get away with that, man. Because at the end of the day, then it's like, imagine if you're Stiz or you're illegal, and you're paying these guys thousands of dollars to do a job, and then they come in stumbling, fumbling, choking, whatever, and then they got the nerve to say, well, it wasn't URL, so I don't care. Yo, like, no, we're not doing that. You get paid to do a job. You get paid well to do that job. I don't care if it's URL, RBE, King of the Dot, whatever it is. It could be it could be Battle Academy. It could be wherever. It could be Drake Dennis. It could be Gates of the God. Whatever it is, you get paid to do a job. We ain't doing the whole so they take it serious. But then don't take the battle. And you shouldn't be battling again.
And I think I'm one of the examples of going to the small leagues, the leagues you never heard of, and still being myself no matter what.
1,000%, Danny. I mean, we know how you get that. Give it up, Danny. So you're good. You know what I'm saying? That's why we honor you the way we do, because we know no matter who it is, it could be somebody's grandmother. You're gonna give them. You're gonna 30 it.
You ain't lying.
I didn't see you this down kids' legs, Danny. Literally. And that's why
that was a classic.
Credit for that, man.
I think that has a lot to do with just a respect for the craft and just and I hate saying this, but an old school work ethos is that you got rappers out there that want to be the best, and you have rappers out there that want to rap and just are content with getting paid, getting cut, as they say. And I think that's where the separation becomes. And I think we touched on this previously, is that you have rappers that's their goal. That's their goal. Their goal is to be the best rapper. So any room that they go into, they want to be the best rapper in that room. So if that's their mindset, then they're always going to put that effort into being the best rapper in that room. They're not going to be content with just gliding through a match or just like, all right, man, look, I'm here. I'm going to get my money. I got the name. This guy got to beat me. I'm the champ. I don't necessarily have to beat this person. I just have to contend. My name is going to carry me to the win. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the separation, is that some people really they just want it. They just have a different goal.
Right. I've been saying that too. It's just like it just all depends on what you want out of this game.
But then it's for the league owners. The league owners need to stop putting the guys then, if that's the case. You got to put some onus on the league owners. If the league owners see these dudes are not taking it serious, Clean Paper, for example. Clean Paper should be done. Get him out of here. I'm done with Clean. I'm done with him. Like taking deposits, running off of people's money, talking about, well, it ain't URL, so I don't care. Missing 3-4 flights. I'm done with dude. And he still owes Danny a fade.
I know. I mean, I know we're getting off the subject, but I know a lot of people feel the same way about Twerk. I know a lot of people feel the same way about Twerk. That's like, no matter how the potential, people is like, look, man, I'm tired of potential. I want the product. I don't want the potential.
Twerk's been doing better though. I give it to Twerk. His last like 4 or 5 battles, I've really seen a change in Twerk. The Astro battle,
you make that decision in your mind of
the Snake Eyes battle.
All right, let me stop playing. You know what? I'm waking up to tweets and everybody's bashing me. The bloggers are bashing me. People are inboxing me. Even my close family is telling me I need to stop. So I think that really got to Twerk, and now he's really been on like this crazy run. So I hope to see it continue. Even Chess. I think Chess is like, really even B Magic. B Magic is really back on his shit too. So
Yes. Yeah.
Him for
Louisiana Drive.
going through, that rough spot in their career, but all right, I'm back. You know what I mean? So salute to them. Now, as far as Jerry West and Foots, I don't want to sound EFB biased, but again, this is almost like with the Jack Boy and Authentic thing. I just ain't seen enough of Foots for me to say you just gonna beat Jerry West, even though he can win.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
He can win.
What I mean, what are you factoring in to say that Foots can beat Jerry West?
Because it only takes me.
Foots could rap right.
To know what you can really do it because I break this stuff down like in the Matrix, right? Foots really can beat a lot of people for real because he's so captivating. He's energetic, and he got enough of a pen to where, and he's different. That different shit, that it factor shit really does play a key role in battles.
Okay.
Not to mention, sometimes Jerry does a little too much with the props and all that. He need to relax with that sometimes, man. He do a little too much with the props, like rap.
That's just part of his. That's just part of.
I know it's part of his thing, but sometimes it works. Sometimes it's like.
That's true. So it's hit or miss. But that's what you're gonna get with Jerry West. Now, in terms of who's the better rapper, I mean, again,
that's a tough one. They both can rap, Danny.
I don't know, man. Jerry West is nice, man.
Foots is very underrated.
He is. Jerry West nice, man. Like
he is.
So we got underrated. We got two underrated people here. Are we sleeping on Foots?
A lot of people go sleep on him because they're not really familiar with him like that. But,
and that's a problem.
But dude is nice. Dude can rap. He's nice.
In your favor. He said feet 2-1. Jerry should be battling clips as he should be. Born Legacy, Superfly, Outside 3. That's a fact. Jerry punches are fire. If Foots don't overdo it, the complexity, he can get it. Jerry West, nice. Happy birthday, Kiss Jones. Jerry West, nice, but I got Foots in this one.
Oh, okay.
So people, I mean, this could go either way.
Yo, low key, I got Foots 2-1.
Really?
Low key.
There we go.
Salute to Jerry West. I get it. He's EFB. I get it. My bad, Danny. But
what is EFB? What about experience? What about longevity and just
Foots is hungry, man. Foots is hungry. Foots wants that hunger is something different, man.
Because it's one thing to be underrated and your career is relatively recent. It's another thing to be underrated and you've been in the game for a minute. So like, I mean,
I don't have to clear though. I'm not saying 2-1 clear. I'm saying a 2-1 edge.
All right, that's fair because honestly, this can't go either way.
But if Foots makes it to debatable, he won.
I'm going with experience and
no, man, no.
He won. If he makes it debatable, he won.
How do you figure that? If you think that Foots is going to win, and if it's a relatively large number of people that think Foots is going to win, how does he win just if it's a debatable?
Well, I mean, a lot of people here saying that, but I think the majority, if you did a poll on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, I think most people would pick Jerry West. If you did a big, widespread poll,
I would think so. I would think so too. But
if he makes it debatable and it's a fire battle, Foots will get more plates off that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a different perspective than saying that it's a win. But
you can apply that same theory to the Soul and Nitty battle because you could say if Soul makes it debatable, then
he's out of here. He gonna get more plates.
I'm pretty sure if they were
gonna get more plates.
I mean,
You're going to start
Again,
to see him versus possibly Twerk, or see him versus who John, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's different than saying somebody won. Like again, I think that if Soul doesn't get washed by Rum Nitty, if he doesn't get washed, I'm not going to say that he won, but I think that will lead him to more opportunities and bigger battles for him.
right.
But I don't think that means that he won. If Foots makes it debatable, yeah, that's going to lead to more opportunities. But I don't equate that to winning. You know, I mean, in a way that is winning, though. But I see what y'all saying. That is a win in terms of career progression.
No,
so,
right. I like
you know,
what Brandon just said. He said longevity don't mean you're gonna win every battle against every new guy.
It's not necessarily longevity. Because I did say longevity, but I mean more experience than actual longevity. Because you could not have as long a career, but just been on bigger battles and just been on larger platforms. So I don't necessarily mean longevity, but I mean experience as well. I think that Jerry West has stood in front of more people, of bigger. He's had bigger battles. So,
all right.
But again, man, you know, I'm open to hearing other people's perspectives and other people's viewpoints. So, you know, I guess if people believe that strongly in Foots beating Jerry West, it has to be a reason, something maybe that I'm missing, but it has to be something there. I wouldn't have expected a lot of people to think that Foots was going to win, but in the chat, some people are saying Foots was going to win. Right?
Well, I'm sticking to what I said. I'm still going to go with Jerry. Even though if Foots wins, I won't be surprised, but I'm definitely still sticking with Jerry 2-1 in a great battle.
Shout out to the FP.
I would have been surprised before this conversation.
Bill collector and Sheed happens. Now, this is almost a case of teacher versus student, because a lot of people feel like you kind of like rap like Bill. You remind us of Bill. The style is similar. How you gonna beat the man where you got his style from? You got your style from him. How you gonna beat him? So,
all right.
All that.
I'm going to contradict myself. I think she's going to take this one 2-1.
It's hard trying to just say it's going to be 2-1 for anybody in general. That's why I just kind of aim for like classics. Like I don't know.
Somebody got to win though, man. You can't just bro. Who you got
win? Either way, man. That's a tough one to predict, man. Because there's so many sides to those gentlemen.
Right.
Like you don't know how they're gonna punch each other. You don't know who. Right. You don't know if Bill's gonna come with the jokes or if he's gonna come rapidly, ready to rapid. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know, or he might do a combination. You just don't know. So it's tough to say with those brothers who's gonna win.
Bill, right? Bill's funny, right?
Huh?
Man, my man said she 30 body bag.
I got she with the win. I mean, I ain't gonna say the body bag, but I got she with the win.
Break it down. Who rap better?
All right, so look, I think she raps
Bill can rap his ass off.
better. Bill can rap.
His rapping is underrated, I feel like, because everybody look at him as the joke guy. No, Bill can rap.
Bill can rap.
Bill is nice. He just was doing what everybody wanted him to do. But if Bill says, yo, I'm gonna rap this battle, yo, he is nice.
You know what, man? Bill might actually rap better if I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think so.
You don't think Bill can rap like that?
No, he can.
Okay.
No, on KOTD's tournament, he was doing good. He was speaking.
In the tournament, he was rapping.
Yeah.
Look at the passwords battle.
I'm sorry. He did awesome in that joint, but I feel like Passwords won that joint. But I feel like he did good. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a debatable classic, but like I feel like Words won that joint. Personally,
I agree, Robs. I felt like Password won that one.
Yeah, but in the moment, I get it. Like in the time of it going, I get why Bill won because he was like he was speaking, but like it was in rhythm with his movement. So it was and so was Passwords, but Passwords was more direct. But Bill was just like collecting shit and bringing it all on the forefront. It was like he was just, but like I get why he won at the night. But like when I relook at the match, when I hear words, it's I kind of see like words winning that.
That daylight style of rapping though that Bill be doing.
Yeah,
So
that style.
even going back, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He said West bias. I didn't. What do you mean? Like neither one of them was from the West. Like I didn't even.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry West is not from. He's from New York. Ladies and
Well, you
gentlemen,
might be talking about that password. You might be talking about passwords.
He's from New York.
Passwords from the West. That's what they might be talking about. He being biased for passwords. But
how about this? No, if anything. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying.
But yeah, like again, and I'm a fan of that direct style. You know what I'm saying? But all right, I got Sheed, man. I don't think Bill is going to.
No.
I got Bill too. Everybody go with Steve. I got Bill too.
I got Sheed, man.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let Jerry say something right quick.
Yeah. Salute.
Salute.
Niggas know I'm outside. I'm back outside. It's a super fan.
They need to give you. They need to give you new Jerus, bro.
Now I need that same energy. Who do y'all got out of Foots and Jerry West?
I said West.
When Jerry come back, yeah, man. I don't know. He a different breed.
No, man. No, everybody get a original predictions.
Hold on. Hey, Andre, who you got winning?
I said Foots 2-1.
You got Foots?
Yeah, I said Foots 2-1. Respectfully.
Okay. Hey, Rob, who you got?
Man, I feel like when Jerry come back, he a different breed, man. He just, I don't know. Like when he want to come back, it's something different. So I give it to Jerry for 2-1.
I got Jerry 2-1. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. What is Foots ready though? You know.
My chat actually going with Foots on this one, brother.
That's crazy, man. I don't fucking know.
I'm not coming at Foots at all. Like I'm just appalled, but I'm just saying, like I'm kind of.
Hold on.
Sorry, can't hear.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
Yeah, you gotta translate that.
Hold on.
What's he saying, Danny? I can't hear what he's saying.
Well,
translate that.
Basically, Jerry said, "I'm gonna hit you back. family. I'm gonna hit you back." Basically,
send Jerry the link. How Jerry come up?
Shoot him. And that's what I was saying. He said, when I sit down and when I come back, I'm bringing new tools and I'm energized and I'm motivation. And that's what he feel like is going to carry him to the victory in this battle.
Okay.
And like I said, history shows that when he sit down and he come back, he smokes shit. And
Jerry, good night, though.
Are you going to be in the building?
Hey, look, to me, like I said, it could go either way. Like, it could be a classic or it could be a massacre. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of like I look at it as Jerry when he comes back, like I said before, like Danny said too. Like, it's kind of like, you know, he usually comes back with some crazy ass material. And I don't really know how to question. I don't know. I can't really question Jerry when he wait. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to. I was kind of like when he was lined up the verse Twerk, I kind of was like, I don't know, man. Even though like I thought Twerk was going, I don't know, but I don't know. I know I keep talking about that match, but if it ever happens, but yeah.
Sheed and Bill was probably the toughest one to call. Honestly, one of the toughest ones to call. I want to go with Dale, dog, because Bill could really rap. He won a tournament.
Yeah, he could rap his ass off, man. I didn't
want to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I'm thinking maybe Bill has gone over to the KOTD side And I don't know if that's going to 100% translate to this URL stage. That's what I wanted to say. I ain't say it, but I think that's a possibility that Bill just he might have I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's URL.
I gotta say a winner though.
All right.
I'm going with
That's a tough one, man. Super tough.
damn. I'm going with Sheed, man. Fuck
Okay.
we go with Sheed 2-1 in a super close, super debatable.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a 30. It ain't gonna be a 30. I very much doubt it's gonna be a 30 unless Bill choke. Bill got his moments too.
He's not gonna choke.
I don't think he will though. I don't think he will.
Okay, so that's almost. I see a few teacher versus student battles on this card. I think that's what the whole thing of the outside was. To get similar styles together, like the originator and then the newcomer, and see if Danielson can beat Miyagi. And that's kind of what this battle is. Bill would be Miyagi in this case. Sheed is Danielson. Damn, dog. Anyway, Red and Fonz.
So you got the student beating the teacher.
Red. I'm a huge Red fan, man. I think Red, again, man, extremely overrated. I think listen.
You said he overrated?
I said underrated. I'm sorry. I did say overrated, but I meant underrated.
Fonz gonna pack his ass up.
What'd he say?
Fonz gonna pack him up.
Oh no! I think we might see
I'll be right
something.
back, y'all.
No, and I'm from Jersey, but Fonz gonna pack his ass up, man.
I don't know, man. I disagree. I think we might see a gentleman's, man.
I ain't seen a good Red and damn, I don't even know how long. When's the last time we seen like a great Red?
Red had a 1 rounder not too long ago, and he killed. I forget who it was, but it wasn't too long ago.
Yeah,
He killed it.
That's the problem. Red is only good for 1 round.
Yo, man,
He'll give you 1 fire round, and then it's like he ran out of raps.
What the hell? Fonz overrated. Everybody got Red now, so it's kind of split. No, actually,
I don't think Fonz was rated. I don't think Fonz was
rated. The chat has Red.
Wow, damn, y'all disrespecting Fonz. Y'all disrespecting Fonz.
Red, you need to do a Cleveland sports teams theme with all the Cleveland teams. So, and all the Ohio teams. So I do want to see one of those since that's one of the special moves is the sports bars. Might as well Fonz might counter it with one of his own, and we'll just have to decide who has the better scheme. As far as punches go, I think Fonz punches might be a little more potent in this day and age.
You say Fonz punches might be a little. Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
More creative,
Okay.
The Red that won the first champion of the year that we haven't seen.
That Red is long gone. Long gone.
Wow.
Long gone.
The Red that battled Iron Solomon, the Red that battled.
We ain't seen that Red in about 4 years.
I haven't been really seeing that Red, and hopefully this battle motivates him to really get back into kill mode, to animal mode. Fonz stays in kill mode.
Yeah, if he come playing against Fonz, it's over.
It's a difference between somebody that got to get in that mode and somebody that stay in that mode. And so, I'm gonna go.
All right, well, look, peep this. I got $25 on. I'm a single dad, man. I don't got too much money, but I got 25 on Red. If anybody want to take that, I got 25 on Red.
I'll take you up for that.
Okay. All right.
$25 gentleman's bet. All right. Wait, Fonz chokes, fumbles every battle, and when his punches don't land, fades out. But you can say the same thing about Red. When Red punches don't land, and he be looking at the crowd like, "What? Y'all don't get that? I said when this
yeah, when you got to do that, when you got to explain the bars to the fans, it's over.
Yeah, he be getting flustered when his bars don't win.
Like people didn't get it. Like we got it. It just wasn't fire.
Yeah, that plagues him.
I thought it was all
No,
right.
especially if like he gave up on Danny around like he gave up on him around like round 3. I was like, yep, Danny killed him. I was like, it's over.
Anyway, Fon, I beat both of them. Like, let's stop playing. Fonz got some.
Yeah.
Them niggas, like, you can't beat me, bro. Real talk. But anyway, you know what? Fonz is getting a little bit better with the reaches though, Veronica. I've been talking to him about that, and he's been kind of like trying to work the kinks out. But he you know, I don't know if Owen is that much.
No, you know what's crazy?
Really, they land.
No, I feel you on that. No, it's crazy because I think Fonz always used to reach, but his reaches are cleaner. I just feel like he shouldn't like doing too much on the big stage. Kind of like when he built up the momentum for all of his punches, and then he throws in like a heavy reach, he loses the crowd. Like if he's in a small room, like when he was in the intimidation room when he was versus Tank, I was like, okay, I'm not the other concubines. Cock the Glock. Ew. Short your lifespan.
Now this one right here is a lot of, you know, everybody talking about JC and Klutz. People saying, yo, who the hell is Klutz? And, you know, why is JC taking him? Yo, JC was about to battle Lux. Then you want to get served. You lost served. You get Miss Hustle at the light work. You lose Miss Hustle. Now this is your next one back. You got to absolutely go crazy. But for those that are not familiar with Klutz, he actually is freaking crazy with that pen. I'm not going to lie. He's probably the best out of the new class as far as the pen goes. He is the best, as a matter of fact. I like Hansel, too. Shout out to Hansel. The sheer brilliance of what this man is doing with these, wow, man. Klutz and JC. This is a must. I think this is a must win for JC. Like,
yeah. If he loses to Klutz, it's over. It's over. Forget it.
You can't. Well, and he's EFB, and I will keep it real. Like you did lose to Surf. That was like the biggest battle of your career, I believe it was. And then the light work battle with Miss Hustle. That's a fellow EFB member. Maybe you really wasn't in the mindset of killing her. So, but she got the win there. And then for you to come to the outside card and mess around and lose to the new coming rookie, that would kind of look like your stock is going down or your skill, not his skill set, because his skills are always like top of the world, actually. His pen, his bars, but got to get back to killing shit, or you got to just make a clear difference here in this battle. But the person you're battling ain't necessarily so easy as, like, this dude really is dangerous. You got JC30, Hansel's EFB. This will show what JC can do to Lux. Okay, yeah.
Now, I just seen a JC battle, a recent one. It was a one-rounder, but he battled some boy, man, and boy was just trash, man. I mean, JC showed up.
You talking about JC?
You know what I'm talking about?
The opponent was trash.
Yeah, the opponent was trash. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You seen that joint?
No, I was thinking like I was going to, but like when you said that, I kind of thought that because the thumbnail itself told the story, and I was like, yeah, I was like JC trashed him or something, or he just wasn't doing it. Like, I'm gonna check that joint out.
Gosh, man, that joint was hard. Listen, man.
He said that shit was trash.
I disagree. JC got to do better and win battles. Don't put on the manager if he's not. The manager can't put his bars.
No, JC showed up. But it was just this competition.
I'm talking about the comment.
All right, I'm sorry.
The comment on the Blade Brown said his manager got to do better. No, JC got to do better. Don't blame the manager.
Not on point. No, you know what? I'll tell you one thing. Having the better material don't always win, because what if you don't deliver it properly?
Yeah, it's a delivery.
Klutz can write very, very well. Like for real. Like I said, y'all might not be too familiar with, but I've been following him closely. And
Okay.
when he was at the Crucible and he was going so crazy, Nunu Nails called Lux and put Lux on the phone like, yo, you listen to this dude. And Lux like kind of gave the approval, like, yo, son, crazy. Then I remember Bills called me like, yo, Danny, you know, you the bar guy. I need you to listen to this dude that I discovered. And I'm listening. I'm like, yo, this nigga is insane. I'm like, yo, he's got the approval. He got bar got approval. Like Klutz, his name is kind of stupid. I definitely don't like the name Klutz. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that means.
I mean, it ain't. I mean, that's like Stumbles.
That's gonna be all right.
I actually
Yo,
like
It's like naming yourself choke artist or something like that. Like,
I do like
Klutz, you be dropping shit. You be dropping it.
but
no, when Stumbles was in like, We Go Hard, bro. He was man, that man crazy.
so this has battle of the night potential for real. If you're talking about just from a writer standpoint, this should be the best battle on the card, writing wise.
Okay.
Soul and Nitty is on there too. From the super technical, this right here gonna be the one. JC gotta win this one. You gotta
yeah, he gotta win it. This can't be no debatable. No, JC gotta go in there and win clear.
So hold on, how if Klutz is as good as people say it was, as being said right now, how can he even get a clear win if he's that good?
I don't think
because he's JC. He's JC. JC has to show.
Why does JC have to win? Why?
I'm EFB, so I'm being fair. I'm saying even as an EFB member, JC is on this damn poster right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying this man is going up against a hungry up-and-comer who knows what this opportunity means for him in his career. If he can make either a win or debate, JC you gotta just go to the level that you would have went to for Lux. That's how I feel.
Wow.
If you just be like regular JC or the JC that battle Miss Hustle, you're gonna lose this one. If you're the JC that battle Serve, you're gonna lose this one. I'm telling you now.
Yo, and remember, a lot of people had Serious Jones beating JC.
Wow.
In that battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people
when you look back at it, it felt like it.
Yeah. Like a lot of people had him losing. And you could make a case that that Swamp might have got him. You know what I'm saying?
No, he would have.
Yeah, you can make a case that Swamp should have won that 120.
If Swamp doesn't stumble in that third round.
If he doesn't stumble,
yeah.
The Swamp material, I gotta be honest, I liked his material better. His material was fire.
Nah, JC was really wigging on Swamp for real. Like that.
But my preference, I think Swamp's material was a little better.
But this is what I'm saying. To be fair to Swamp, if he doesn't stumble, I think that's really the only reason they didn't give him that back.
Right.
Well, I think they said that too. I think that's something that was said. For
sure.
But again, I'm thinking it's a preference because Swamp, it's that straightforward style versus a more complex. And I think when you see that, when you see both people that's able to do that well in the case of Swamp and JC, I think that.
Yeah. See, Ryan says Swamp won 2 rounds. Yeah. I mean.
At the time, that straightforwardness hits you immediately. So you immediately had that affinity for that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact, brother.
Right. So I think, Oh, go ahead.
You got it, G. Sure.
I was saying the reason why we giving JC so much slack is because not only has he been losing, but even some of the wins he had, you can make great cases for the other person winning.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just a totality of his last 5 or 6 battles. It ain't been like he's been getting people out of it.
And what makes it even worse for him right now is even though you're going to get somebody that the masses probably should have you 3-0 him, this man is really not going to be that easy to beat. So I'm going to go JC 2-1 for sure. Go JC 2-1. However, one slight if you're going 99 and not 100, you can't lose. You got to go 100.
Yeah, especially in a tournament scene, so it makes sense.
But yeah, so, fortunately, this isn't a tournament scene. Anyway, so who y'all got?
I got JC. I got JC. I'm gonna say
I got
JC.
JC. I'm a fan of JC's writing, man. I got JC, man. Yeah, I got JC.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, if Clutch win, nobody better act surprised. Don't be like, what? How did that? Clutch can win this battle for sure. So, Snake Eyes and Coffee. I got Coffee, man. I'm sorry, I got Coffee. I just like her bars. I like her bars better than I like Snake Eyes bars. He's a little more creative and crafty. Now can he just beat her?
I mean, hopefully, if she's like she's rapping and she's not getting into the little like gossipy shit, because that ain't it.
I like Snake Eyes, man. I like Snake Eyes. I think sometimes, man, there's so much animals towards him that people overlook his material.
Being one. That's a fact. Yeah.
Snake Eyes has gotten better. He's gotten better. I didn't really care for him at first, but he's gotten better. He's worked on his craft. You can see a gradual improvement each battle.
Hey, real quick.
Winning no more. Lee, don't at me. I said what I said, nigga. Hey, talk this shit, man.
Somebody said JC don't be winning no more. Wow, that's hard.
She won over Snake Eyes, man. Like she wasn't supposed to beat Twerk. She could not have beat Twerk. You walked into that losing already. You know what I'm saying? Like you just wasn't gonna beat Twerk. I'm sorry.
Facts.
All you had to do was do good. You didn't do as great as you should have, but you did good enough. But you still got your ass kicked. However, Snake Eyes isn't as a monster as Twerk is. But don't get it fucked up because Snake Eyes is crap. And he's pretty freaking good.
Yeah. Snake Eyes is all right. He's all right.
I will prep my preference, and what I'm believing is going to happen is that loss to Twerk. She's like, all right. I went through the fire already. I'm tested. Fuck it. Put me right back in here. Put me back in the game, coach. I took my loss like a woman. You know what I mean? And get this Harlem nigga. So here comes Snake Eyes. She gonna have some fire, one-eye bars and snake bars and rattlesnake and snake skin shedding and cold blood.
Snake gonna go. He gonna bark with him something horrible. I got Snake.
I felt that. Yeah, I guess Snake that. I even feel like.
I got Snake 2-1.
All right, I might just be the only person that's going to give him call.
Snake is going to wow on her for talking about how she talking about her. All that freak stuff that she talked about with Twerk. Snake going to wow on her for that, man.
Because I feel like he beat Rock a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know how, like, when you looked at 15 minutes of fame before anybody got to see it, and then Rock was like 3-0. And then, like, when you seen it on the app, you was like, I don't know. It feels like Snake, even though he shortened his second round or his third, I forget which one it was, but it felt like he won. And I'm not coming at Rock, but yeah. So it's kind of like when I see him and Hustle, yeah, I feel like Snake's gonna win that one.
Yeah, I think Snake gonna win it because, to be honest, them snake flips ain't gonna beat Snake Eyes. You just come in there, if you come in there, one eye this, a snake that, the snake in the grass, that ain't gonna beat Snake Eyes. Like them snake flips.
They see one Ultimate Madness tournament, the fuck mean he don't win anymore. You know, so they going at it. They going at it in the chat. I fuck with that. Keep fighting, y'all.
We acknowledge he won it, but we just said like you can make the debate that he lost that. He lost that battle.
Here's the next battle, right? LG versus Hansel. And the crazy part is the day before they announced that
Hansel is fire.
I tweeted out Holmesy should be on his card because I honestly didn't know he was on the card. I really didn't know. So I said, yo, this card is missing Holmesy. Like, Holmesy should be on the card. Somebody else chimed in on my tweet. They was like, yeah, Holmesy should be on there. Then the next day, they announced Holmesy and Hansel. So I was like, great job, URL. of not leaving Holmesy out of this because he did win a tournament as well. I thought I was right in that battle with Open Madness too, but still, he still won the tournament. And people been kind of sleeping on him. He's very good at angles. He got some bars. He never chokes.
Holmesy's fire, yo. It hurts me too because I'm a big Holmesy fan, but I don't know. I feel like he's his own worst enemy, man. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he goes into these things where he just disappears, and you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't do enough promoting and marketing to, like he'll come out, he'll have a fire battle or two, and then you don't see him for 6-7 months. I don't know, man. And I know he admitted he's dealt with a lot, outside of battle rap and stuff like that. So, I give him that. But, as a fan of Holmesy, he hasn't really done enough to really and he has the talent, but he ain't done enough to really put himself out there.
I gotta concur with what you just said, brother. Because again, and the reason why I say that is because I'm a Holmesy fan as well. Yeah. And I think he does have a talent.
Salute to A Ward, my brother. You've been a hot topic the last couple weeks too. You and Easy got it cracking.
Is that really A Ward?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's my man A Ward. But
okay.
Salute to A Ward though. Yeah. We was talking about Holmesy versus Hansel.
I think like my man said. I'm sorry. What's your name, brother? I apologize.
That's Andre.
Andre. I'm sorry, Andre. Okay, well, I think like you said, man, what you just said may speak to his commitment, but I'm going to go with Holmesy. I'm going to go with Holmesy.
You got Holmesy?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going Holmesy.
Okay.
Honestly, this is another one of those battle of the night contenders for me personally because I know how crazy Hunter Hansel is, and I know Holmesy rarely loses. This is a very good battle.
But why hasn't he been why is he not that active? Like
he's dealing with a lot outside of battle rap.
He's also working with the youth and it's just like a lot of outside.
It's a lot of outside stuff. Yeah, if you know Holmesy or you follow him, he deals with a lot outside of battle rap, which takes more precedence over battle rap. So he's kind of I don't want to say 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but he deals with so much that he just can't really have that kind of schedule like people who are fans of him want him to have. And it's unfortunate because he has the talent, dude. He could be one of the ones, but he got other stuff going on.
Right. This one is definitely hard to call. Y'all got Holmesy. I don't want to do EFB West bias and just say Hansel.
Hansel is fire though. That's the thing, man. Hansel
lose though. I don't think I've really seen him lose a battle before. So
Hansel is dangerous, man. He's gonna be one of them ones.
That's why I'm saying this one is crazy because Hansel lose.
This might be a trap game for Holmesy. I ain't gonna lie. I think they set Holmesy up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I think
they set him up.
I think they lined him up. I think they lined him up because if Holmesy comes even half playing, Hansel gonna get him out of there.
I think Holmesy got it. I think he got it.
I don't. But I gotta call a winner. I haven't seen Hansel lose, so I mean.
Yeah, I got man. I'm a big fan of Holmesy, but I got Hansel 2-1.
He said, "Do it, EFB all day."
Hansel 2.
I'm telling you, the only one I'm sketchy about for real. Of course, I know. Yeah, me and Nitty and EFB. Who else? Me and Jerry West EFB. So it's like I've been picking all the EFB people, right?
Yeah, as you should, Danny. As you should.
But yeah, I got 2-1, but I do think this is like one of the battle of the weekend contenders for sure. Don't sleep on Holmesy and Hansel. Okay, then they announced another one, which was Swamp and Stumbles, which is another good matchup for real because
okay, go ahead.
I got some
gentlemen give you that feel, and they're not the best pins in the world, but they do be saying a lot of relatable street stuff that the average street Nick dude is gonna relate.
Swamp 3-0. I got Swamp 30. Swamp 3.
Swamp.
Swamp 3. 30. What are you talking about, Danny? Swamp 30. What are you talking about? Next. That would be a whole lot of analysis right there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I agree with Andre on that one, man.
Ain't a whole lot to talk about, man.
Cut the formalities and just say it, nigga. Like Swamp finna smoke this dude.
Swamp about to smoke.
I agree.
You know what though? I hate to just count somebody out. You know what though? Your man Stumbles don't really be winning. Even though I can say I remember him in Tay Rock, and that hasn't dropped yet. That one,
that really hasn't.
I don't know, man. That was kind of close. So
what was close?
Him and Rock.
Oh yeah.
Stumbles might have got 2 rounds on Rock. Who knows, man? Y'all gotta watch it when it drop. It probably drop today or tomorrow. I don't know, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
But anyway, I'm
Stumbles' material be fire though. His material be fire, but he Stumbles has wasted probably the most fire material in battle rap.
I know, right?
Seriously, I'm serious.
Everything good on We Go Hard.
His material be fire, but he can never do it completely. Like he wastes so much fire material, it's sad.
Oh my man,
he should have never named himself Stumbles.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he lined himself up.
Oh, he said I just was talking about Rock and Stumbles, and they did drop it today, so I didn't even know it was out. But
okay,
that's dope.
It's not like no clear win for Rock. It's really not for real. I don't care what the app say. Let me see. No, they ain't even got to the scores yet because it just came out. So right now there's 0-0. But regardless of that, Stumbles don't really be having a lot of like clear wins, and like you said, he messes up a lot. Like
Snake Eyes, that was like his clearest joint.
When he said that I charge my phone on your casket because it's a plug.
There's a plug in it. That was, oh my God. He said this, bro. I was done.
Look,
I was like, yo. That's gonna decline like a motherfucker.
Yo, you talking about a decline. Man, he never recovered after that.
Nope.
Never recovered.
So you kind of just gave away a battle to Kid Slade. But if he finishes out that first round clean, he wins that round.
Fact.
Like if he finishes all of his rounds clean, he could have won the battle. But you wasn't clean, bro. And so that be the concern. And Swamp don't be all the way clean either. So, but if you just going off who got the better bars out of them two, I like Swamp shit a little more, man. I'm going with Swamp. I do think Stumbles is going to get around. I don't think it's going to be a 30. I will go Swamp 2-1.
We'll go after the first round.
Stumbles is just choppy, man. Like it's
super choppy.
That might just be his style, man. He need to just come out and say that's his style. Like, yo, that's the way I'm at. Like,
I'm not jacking that.
Like, this is Stumble. My name is Stumble. Let me just do that. Like, no.
Nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
We let you do that.
We're gonna let you do that, but then everybody else gotta be clean.
Right, yeah, I'm choppy.
You let Stumble, so why I can't be?
That's my style.
Well, that ain't the profession for him. Then he don't need to be battle rapping.
I think you all
if you can't be clean and come all 3 rounds, then you need to do something else.
URL want to push Stumbles so
UBS is hiring,
but he's not reliable. Well, you could say they did that with Chess, Twerk, and Swamp because
there you go.
They all had the potential to be like the greatest ever, right? It was fire, but they was messing up.
URL's never given up on. They're never giving up on Twerk ever. They're never gonna give up on him.
They already showed you that.
Yeah, he already showed you. They would have gave up on him 2-3 years ago. They ain't never given up. He makes too much money for them.
2-1
You know-
stumble, second and third. That's what you had winning in Vincent Warren. Did you have him beating Rock? Is that what you mean? Or are you talking about, is that your prediction for him in Swamp? So let me know.
No, he's saying. I think he's saying stumbles 2-1, second and third.
You mean from the Rock battle? Or you mean from the
Yeah. Which battle? The Rock battle or the battle coming up?
Let me know, Vince.
Yeah.
They also announced Prep versus Ease. Salute to Prep. You know what I'm saying? Go check out me and Prep if you haven't seen it.
Fire
Hey, listen, Prep was spitting some pain in that joint, though, man. Prep was spitting some pain.
He did his thing.
Danny, I always wanted to ask you, man, because I notice every time you battle, I don't think I've ever seen somebody choke against you. Who's the last battler that, like, it could be a battler who chokes every battle. Nobody ever chokes against you.
Niggas playing with me.
Like, yeah, like, Danny gives everybody's best.
I'm not gonna fuck around with Danny. Nah, I can't recall either. I don't think
Nobody really chokes against Danny.
You really got me thinking about it. Like, I'm really trying to think about it.
Think about it. Danny has damn near 200 battles, and I don't think
nobody's
choked against him.
Nobody
chokes against Danny, with all his battles.
But again, though, I did predict that y'all would see Ease on Known in like 2 years, and that he got it. I'm telling y'all, like he's like that southern. You talking about a southern drawl with the southern slang and that country mindset, but actually got bars. He is different. I think he is like I don't want to say Swamp. He might not have the star power Swamp got, but I do feel like
all I can do in due time.
One of URL's newest stars. But going against Prep, that's a good ass battle. Even though see them names, that's why I like this outside card, because it don't necessarily gotta be the names like that Holmesy and Hansel. That's gonna be really good. Y'all okay, yeah, that's not no familiar, like y'all ain't really.
No, that's gonna be a fire battle. That's just gonna be fire.
The matchup is dope. Prep and Ease is also another one of those battles. Like, Prep and Ease, like, they could have did that on the gate to the bar type shit, right? However, with this being a URL look for both of them, and they both know what's at stake, especially Prep, because Prep is like, this is like your chance to get back on URL and stay in rotation. He's gonna be amazing.
He's been on URL since the tournament, right? When he choked against KCJ? That's the last time he was on URL, ain't it?
Bitch did to me.
Right, yeah, that was crazy.
I don't know if he.
Yo, that was crazy.
I think Fred did good. I think
that was crazy.
Who y'all got? Ease or Prep?
I'm saying that last battle, man, when you battled Prep, man, he was spitting that pain. He could have saved some of that material. I got Prep. Prep was going in.
I got Prep.
I give it the Prep.
Even though that other battle he had in the warehouse, he looked crazy in that joint. But other than that,
he was battling straight from work.
He was at work. He was battling that.
Shout out to Prep, man. Shout out to the warehouse. My first job was the warehouse, so I knew all about it. That's why
I was messing up. He was freezing. It was crazy.
That's why I did the warehouse thing, because I know all about it. Shout out to my man D out of Human Battle Rap Track Flip Phone playlist out now. Yo, brother, I'm definitely finna listen to that tonight. I will be doing a review on it as well.
Salute to Henny Man. Salute.
And the snippets that I heard all have been fire. So shout out to D out of Human Man.
Yeah, you got Joe easy. Hey man, it was good talking to you guys, man. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go pick up the baby. We got that $25 bet, man.
All right, for sure. And when you get your shoes, you can let everybody know.
Oh, he won shoes?
He won.
Yeah,
come on, man.
I want to take the demons. Wait, you remember Friday the 13th, the series?
Yeah.
That's where I'm put them joints at. Them joints coming from there, man. Them joints cursed.
All right.
You can battle. You beat every battle rapper. You battle when you put them on, but it take a little bit of your soul every time you beat them.
You gonna start to see them open and close by themselves once you get them joints.
All right.
All right, man. Y'all
Salute.
Word.
Let me see, man. I don't know. Prep and East. Damn, man.
You got prep, Danny. Stop playing, man. You got prep.
Yeah, let me go. Damn.
You got prep. You got prep 2-1 in a close battle. Just go with that.
You know what? Yeah, let's go with prep. Let's go. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I'm telling y'all, he's gonna be on known. Watch.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Then they announced Ace Amin and Arsenal. That's actually a crazy battle.
That's gonna be a lot of energy. That's gonna be a lot of energy in that battle. It depends on what we get from them fellas, man. You know, they both have a tendency to be like stumbling and fumbling, and they be choppy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But at 100%, I got Arsenal's 100 over Ace Amin's 100. So I'm gonna have to go. If I'm assuming if they're both at 100%, Arsenal. I got Arsenal.
Because his punches are better.
Just his punches, his battle rap IQ. Yo, Di, salute.
Yo, what up? What up?
We got the trapper himself.
The trapper is in the building.
We got the streets.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh shit! I bet. Hey, listen. Hey, go check out Battle Academy. They just dropped that top floor loot versus Jim B. John. They right there in the middle with Philly. Dope shit, real shit. I fuck with it. You feel me?
That was fire. I watched
it. That's the joint where they were battling outside, right?
Yeah.
They like, yeah. I saw the premiere. I saw it.
Also, June 10th, we back in Philly outside at the park. It's a free event. It's a cookout. They giving out free plates and free battles. Danny Myers versus Top 4 Loot. Geechee Gotti versus News. Rosenberg Raw versus Steel, I believe. But anyway, it's a flyer.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Battle Academy, they doing their thing for the people. They not making no money on this. They just put
that's
out.
fine.
They paying us, and we're gonna come out there and do these 1 rounds.
Danny, stay booked.
I'm pulling up.
Danny booked and busy.
June 10th.
Henny, stay booked.
I know, right, Henny, man? You need to be at that park.
I'm there anyway. You
need to be rapping at the park.
Hey, listen, hey Danny, I'm with whatever. You know that.
We with all the dumb shit.
Hey, Danny, I wanted to rap against you so long. We battled on Angry Fan, nigga.
Right.
That's fire.
We're gonna run another one.
I pull up digitally, nigga. That's fine. I get the big picture. We just have
a real battle rapper.
Salute. I don't know what's
going on.
Real
battle rapper.
Yeah,
if I gotta do it through the phone, nigga, we gonna.
Yeah. And I was sick as a motherfucker, nigga. I was.
Yo, Henny. A lot of people saying if you didn't stumble a couple times and had to bring it back and all that, you would have won that.
I'd have fucked him up,
right? A lot of people were saying that. The material was fire.
Guess what though? I'm also a media nigga, so he got it because I fucked up. That's how that worked. But guess what though? That made a little bit of controversy make niggas want to see that again though.
3 rounds?
At the end of the day, 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Yeah. Hey, at the end of the day, win that motherfucker.
Hey, y'all can do that on the riot. Why don't y'all do that on the
riot? And Cali? I don't know. Danny, what's up?
No, I get that for free.
Yeah, y'all think we're Geechee on the riot.
That is a fact. We definitely did that for free too. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was just for the coaching.
But appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Like what you was doing? Like you see me talking to these niggas, you gonna bend over and shit? We good? Okay. All right. Hey Danny, I'm happy you got this show. Is like I'm glad, yo, bro. You gotta be consistent this time though.
Oh, I'm here.
Because you remember, I used to always say, "Dog, your show, but not only from the individual interviews you do, the no debating joints,
Yeah, no
but
debating,
when you do these joints right here, and then when you used to have your homie, and then I know, I mean, rest in peace. You be having
my man Apollo Paul, yeah.
You be having great content on this channel, bro, and you come from a passionate place, and you clearly not even worried about no motherfucker.
Right.
Let's get an airplane respect.
Yeah, I think that was my man Rob. But anyway, who you got out of Ease and Prep though?
I'm from Maryland.
Ah, yeah.
Prep all day.
Yeah. Shout out to Prep. Hey, but you know what though? But Ease is from the South, and I feel like down there he definitely speak their language. And but Prep.
Yeah, because it's gonna be in Florida. They battle in Florida.
God, it was in Florida.
Is it in Florida? I thought it was in Carolina.
No, it's in Orlando.
It's in Orlando.
It's in Orlando.
Oh, it's on the outside joint, not the
outside card.
Okay, I bet. Yeah.
Now you thinking about it, like, hold on.
I've seen Ease in that room. The outside card, Ease was in there versus Hansel. And I seen the response he get in that room. It's going to be an uphill battle for Prep. He ready for it. Prep ain't been back on URL in a long time.
Since KCJ, I think.
In a long time.
Yeah, that KCJ battle.
Yo, we got to start paying more attention to app battles, too. I be looking at all these recaps and predictions, and people be forgetting all the battles that happen on app. Like when the nigga be like, yo, this nigga ain't did this in a while. This nigga ain't did that in a while. Hey, yo, Danny, you can't just be singling me out. Like, I don't be ready. You got the floor.
You got the floor. You got the floor, D.I.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I wasn't ready. That was crazy.
No, because you did good against Clone. I like your material against Clone.
Hey,
like on the app.
I appreciate you, bro. Like for real, man. The way you did good against Danny too, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Man, hold on. What was I looking for? Oh, Ace. I mean Arsenal.
Yep. So ask me a non-Maryland battle. Ask me a non-Maryland battle.
No.
Hey, Danny, I could get super creative with why a Maryland nigga's gonna win, but I'm not gonna say a Maryland nigga's gonna lose. So ask me a non-Maryland battle.
Damn.
Soul. But Soul.
Huh?
Soul. South Florida Soul.
Soul versus Rum Nitty. Maryland. Chicken. We go.
Oh man, you going with Soul for real?
Or what? All right, listen. Soufflé Soul got the new energy right now. You know what I'm saying? Soufflé Soul's the severe underdog. They make a mistake by making a nigga the severe underdog, and he's highly capable. Danny, I'm on your show of all people. You understand how this shit work. All that nigga got to do is go in there and do what he been doing.
Right. And
people gonna be there saying his name.
No, that's true.
If he reaches his ceiling, yo, put it like this. Nitty gonna have a career night against a rookie for Soufflé Soul to not do what the fuck he about to have to do in there and make the statement he about to have to make.
I believe that, but I also believe he is gonna try to put up career numbers on him.
It gotta happen. Like I said, I'm a Maryland nigga, so I'm putting my money down on Soufflé Soul doing what the fuck he does.
But he's going to. He's going to. That's no bet.
And that's the thing about it. So why do we got to question if Nitty gonna do it?
What? We're not questioning. I'm just asking you who is going to win.
Soufflé.
What?
Maryland.
$50.
Yo, you said what? Like that was like at least $100 bet, and then you said $50.
Okay, $100.
Let's get it. Y'all heard that?
Nitty boxes.
Who else we betting on though? Who else we betting on though?
Nitty is about to drown this man, bro. I'm telling you. But it's gonna be a great. It could be battle at night. I got that as one of the top battles of the weekend. Real quick. T-Top and True Foe.
True foe.
I said the same thing.
I wanted to disagree with you.
No, I got you, bro. All right, Twerk and Trez.
You know he's gonna go with twerk.
You gonna go with Twerk.
Of course. You know Di. You know twerk. That's his man. Right?
Mike P and Chaos.
Oh, that's a good one.
It really is though.
That is a good one.
That's a good one. Ooh,
I said that's the rappers battle.
Black Power.
It
is what it is, man. I got Kid Chaos, man.
All right, Jack Boy and Authentic.
Jack, come on. Yeah, Jack. I called Jack.
You know Di's low key a Goonie, right? You know he was low key a Goonie.
Right.
I'm not a
Goonie. Let's keep it real, Di.
I was never a Goonie.
Come on.
But the original 4, yeah. But they added like 14 other niggas, man. It was like the Goonies and them.
Yeah, I'm talking about like Drugs Rider,
Drugs Rider, Jack Twerk. Drugs Rider, Jack Twerk. All. Yeah, we had
Foots and Jerry West.
I think that this is gonna be Foot's breakout performance.
But I thought he had that versus Flair.
No. You can't have a breakout performance versus one of your homies.
Right, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Good point.
You got to kill a nigga that killed the nigga publicly.
All right.
It got to happen. You know what I mean?
You got Foots.
I got Foots. I think this go and shout out Jerry West. I fuck with Jerry West.
That's what I had Foots 2-1.
I think this stage is set, and I know what the fuck Foots is capable of.
Foots is fine.
And like I said, me and you got $100 bet on Flair Soul, but I think Foots is the nigga who's about to take the most advantage of this weekend.
Foots is fire, yo. Foots
fire, creative, and like he got first. Foots is a comedian. I don't know if everybody know that he a comedian. You know what I mean? So he got different levels to what he's capable of, even with his lyricism, his tones. He could. You know what I mean? Like boom, boom, boom. He can work the crowd a little bit different than
right.
His battle rapper. You know what I mean? I think this gonna be his situation right here.
What you think about Bill Collector and Sheed?
Hey, shout out Bill. That's my motherfucking nigga, man. But it don't stir away from Maryland, though. I hope that's the battle. I talked to Bill last. Bill's such a real nigga. I did a 3-way with my nigga from jail. Flip phone playlist. Go check that shit out. It's on all digital streaming platforms. My nigga was on the jump. He was like, yo, Billiano to Dono. He said that nigga killed that shit, man. I want to thank that nigga. Bill, what's up? My nigga said he want hot. Boom, boom. Man, anyway, niggas had a whole 10-minute chat. I don't even think I was involved for like 9 of the minutes and shit. They just talked amongst them. You know what I mean? Shout out Free Shell Shock London. Shout out Bill Collector. But Bill already understands something about me. I'm not going against Maryland. So, yeah, I mean, don't ask me why. Don't ask me to break that shit down. I think that she has done enough for where I don't have to overly say words. I just got Maryland winning, and I hope it's a battle of the weekend.
So, do you got what about
That was good. That was good. I got out of that joint. That was crazy.
Red and Fonz.
I got Fonz, man, and I'm not happy about it because Red is the OG, and I'm usually team OG. But I just need Red to be more consistent. You know what I mean? That's the tag Fonz used to have. He no longer has for him. You know what I mean? He shows up. Even if he have a shaky game. If he have a shaky game, a lot of times he be having the benefit of his opponent having a shakier game. You know what I mean? But I need that nigga to get his shit 100%. Because if Red come fully motivated, pause if needed, if anybody from New York. But yeah. It could be a long night. We could get a heavyweight match out of this.
It definitely should be.
We can get a heavyweight match out. Hey, Danny, you battled both of them, right?
I beat both of them. Don't say I battled. Out of the two, of course, Fonz was the tougher one on Summer Madness because he was definitely hitting you some crazy punches. But and Red just wasn't prepared that night, honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
Red really wasn't prepared that night.
When you prepare for Red,
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he was super prepared for that.
Oh no, but did you prepare for Red, or did you anticipate that he might?
No, I prepared for Red because for 6 years he was telling me he was gonna kill me, so I was upset. Okay. I was mad. JC and Klutz.
Yo, you know what's crazy? The whispers about Klutz is amazing.
Hey, what I just tell y'all?
This is about Klutz is amazing. The masses don't know.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, but the whispers, if he lives up to the whispers, it's gonna be an explosion. If he doesn't, it's kind of gonna be like a low-key letdown. You know what I mean? But when it comes to JC, nigga, you have to beat the shit out this nigga.
You got to. Thank you. Or it's over. It's over, yo.
You got. He went on the Surf campaign, the Lux campaign. He lost the Surf. Yeah. Then he lost to Miss Hustle in the what you call it? Light work John, right?
Yeah.
Now, the whispers has this man Klutz being Baby Lux.
Facts.
I don't like that tag because it puts too much pressure on him. But he's very talented.
He wants that pressure though.
He's very, very talented, right?
Yes.
Right.
If JC loses to this nigga,
it's over. It's over.
It's two directions. JC
gonna be back doing Born Legacies, dog.
JC gonna be gatekeeper. Exactly. He gonna be back gatekeeper.
Yeah, he gonna be back to Born Legacies.
Gatekeeper. He can't talk crazy to Lux. He already talked crazy to Surf and it didn't work out. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to be back permanent gatekeeper. He got to get his lick back on a PG Crucible, nigga.
Everybody got
back to certain cars. Whereas it's the Klutz, all you really gotta do is compete. JC has to, and JC. If you wanted Lux, you should be able to beat the shit out of Baby Lux.
That's what I said. Before you got on here, I said JC got to treat this battle like it's Lux.
Yeah.
He might be low-key battling for his career, dog.
Tell us what you would do.
I hate to say it like that.
This is as close to JC and Lux as you're going to get.
For now.
Yeah, for now. This is as close as it get for JC. So show us what you would do with the real Lux. You feel me? He got to win clear. But I honestly don't think he can win.
The Klutz nigga's not going to allow it, bro. He's not going to allow it to look crazy. But JC,
I didn't co-sign
this nigga. Hey, where Klutz from, Danny?
He from Arkansas.
Hey, JC, go to Arkansas. Get some dirt on this nigga. In this career. Get this nigga the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, man. I'm going to get Klutz on here tomorrow.
You gonna be like, I talked to your 5th grade math teacher. Hey, she said you was a bitch.
Bring that bitch out too, like for real. Like JC,
you can't go to Arkansas.
JC, keep the file, nigga. Let's go.
Snake eyes and coffee.
Yo.
Let me see what he gonna say. All right, I know what I said already.
That's a good one right there. Is Coffee the only female on the card?
Yes.
I think so.
Oh man. That's a good joint right there. This might be Battle of the Weekend right here. For me. Yo, peep this. One thing we know for sure, 2 things for certain. Neither one of them are going to choke, stumble, fuck up. They are going to get all 3 of their rounds off. Whatever they got intended for each other will be heard by that crowd. Coffee Brown got her ass whipped by Twerk, and she got all that shit out. You know what I mean? We ain't never seen Snake Eyes fuck up. So this is going to be one of the best battles of the weekend, period. And then we talking about street shit, straight street shit. These ain't niggas who we put in the bar of the year category. But these the most this woman of the year. This is a nigga who we couldn't have did 2022 without. So I'm just saying this could be one of the battles of the fucking weekend.
Okay. And who do you got winning?
I got who be winning more, y'all?
Man, I got Snake 2-1.
I got Snake Eyes, man. I got Snake Eyes.
I got Snake 2-1.
I got Snake Eyes.
I'm the only person that said Coffee.
I'm not mad at Coffee though. I'm not mad at Coffee.
I mean, if Coffee win, we're not gonna be surprised.
I'm not mad at
It ain't gonna be like a big, like, you know, oh my God. Like if Coffee win, ain't nobody gonna be surprised.
If Coffee win, it's gonna be in very impressive fashion.
Okay.
Snake Eyes just if Coffee win, it's gonna be knockdown, drag out. I had to take this motherfucking win. Like it's gonna have to be like twerk, you ain't twerk, nigga. Let me show you why you not twerk. It's gonna have to be that.
Yeah, and I think that's what she's gonna do.
Snake cannot just lose to no female. You know what I mean? Snake had the most impressive, not the most impressive, but the most talked about 2022. But it was a lot of L's included in that. You know what I mean? Like that might be outside of the ring, right? So if Coffee going in and beat the shit out Snake, that's a bad.
Yeah, he beat Tay-Rock. Did Snake Eyes beat Tay-Rock?
Nah. It was 2-1 Rock.
2-1 Rock.
It was 2-1 Rock. It was 2-1 Rock.
I seen some people saying they had Snake.
Everybody got their own opinion, and a lot of people like to go against the popular opinion as well. So you know what I mean? You got the regular opinion, the popular opinion. Then you got the niggas who really believe that Snake Eyes won, and the niggas who just don't want to say Rock won.
Shout out to Rain. She said Coffee versus T-Top can beat all of y'all. And she did.
That's what I'm saying. That's a knockdown, drag out. I want this win, Coffee. We don't get that all the time. We don't get that all the time.
I think after that twerk battle, she's out for blood.
Yeah, exactly.
You got your ass whooped that bad. It's like, all right, let me remind y'all, I'm still nice.
And she got the heart of a nigga. She got the pride of a nigga. She ain't like that shit.
Yeah,
she ain't like that shit.
I got Coffee winning.
But the thing about it is, Snake Eyes is just also a nigga that always got that chip on his shoulder. So Coffee not the only one going in that shit with a chip on her shoulder. Snake Eyes like, I can't lose to no female. And she called me out out of nowhere.
It might be the most talked match, maybe one of them. Cause like at that night, maybe. Cause like when you think about it, just like the way y'all explained it, it feels like they both don't want to lose at all. Period. So it's gonna be a massacre. So it can be a very debatable, or even somebody could get killed.
It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be nasty. And I'm excited about it.
I think this one right here is one of the tougher ones to call, and that's Hansel versus Holmesy. And I think that's probably like one of your battles of the weekend for sure.
Yo, this is Angle versus Punch. This is the age-old tale of Angle versus Punch.
Who you got?
I got Angle. I got Holmesy.
Holmesy.
I got Holmesy, and I think that Holmesy has been sitting on the bench a little bit longer, especially when it comes to URL. And that's specifically why I got Holmesy. I feel like he's one of the most looked past niggas. Like, you gotta understand, Holmesy won the tournament, right?
I just said that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, Holmesy
he won a tournament.
Yeah, after the tournament, he might be 50-50 as far as win-loss ratio. But the nigga cleared the tournament, and then he went at it with the best after he won the tournament, and people really had one of his top after that. Pause if needed. You know what I mean?
And that was and then he also battled B-Dot as well. He lost that one, but
he lost. I feel like he lost to B-Dot, and he lost to Oops, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and yeah. So,
hey Danny, who'd you have in the when Holmesy battled Chaos on the traffic card? You was on that card. You remember who won that one?
You know what? Yeah, I remember that too. Damn.
Yeah, I think Traffic 4.
I feel like Holmesy got a little bit more versatility than
I think Holmesy won that battle. I had Holmesy beating Kid Chaos.
He might have.
When it comes to the Hansel, John, I feel like Holmesy got a little bit more versatility than Hansel, man. Hansel one of the most.
I haven't seen Hansel lose.
How you say what?
I haven't seen Hansel lose though.
But that for me, that don't matter. You ain't seeing Hansel on the the lights are getting brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. Like we talking about a nigga who won a tournament during Corona.
Right.
Like all the lights was on these tournaments. You know what I mean? Like this the most part. This when it was hundreds of thousands of niggas watching. And Holmesy won that motherfucker, man. Yeah, it was controversial. It was controversial, but he did his motherfucking job. The controversy is behind him. It ain't had nothing to do with him. You know what I mean? Hansel is definitely vicious. He's one of the best new punchers we got in the game. But he's going to like I saw him versus Ease in the same building that it's about to be in. Ease outshined because he has certain other intangibles. Hansel's gonna have to show other intangibles outside of I'm one of the best punches. You know what I mean? That Holmesy has done it. Holmesy's gonna switch up the flows. Holmesy's gonna give you angles and punches. Holmesy's gonna give you believability. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna give you all of that shit. So I got Holmesy.
I do think that's going to be one of the battles of the weekend. So out of both days, which are the top 2 battles of the weekend? You got Nitty and Flair, Top and Trufo, Twerk and Trez, Mike P and Chaos, Authentic and Jack Boy, Foots and Jerry West, Bill Collector and She. You know what? I think we got to put Bill and She like in predictions as one of the top 2 battles of the whole weekend for sure. Because
it's going to be one.
Yeah, you don't know how to go on.
As long as the crowd is receptive, Bill and She got to be like the third battle of the night. On whichever day, it got to be the third battle of the night. Don't have the crowd suck too dry. Don't put them on first. Make sure they nice and ready. These niggas are going to utilize the whole entire stage. Give them the third place crowd. Make sure y'all ready for a show. That's what I think about that, John.
I agree with that.
I predict at least 3 classics. In total of both days, I predict 3 classic battles for sure. Because these are such great matchups, and I want to shout out to URL for doing a great job as far as matchmaking goes. You don't need like superstar power versus superstar power. Like just put together the good fights. Because a lot of times we'll get big top names, and the battle just be like whatever. It's like all right.
I got a name, you got a name, right?
Yeah.
I love Trufo versus T-Top. Trufo. I feel like Trufo can even make a big statement with a win in this battle. But
I got Trufo winning.
Has to be clean. We have never seen T-Top fuck up.
Nah.
No.
So the thing about it is we've never like T-Top, you might think he had a light round, but he got that round off.
Yeah,
he's gonna get his bars off.
So them momentum blockers that Trufo be having, you gonna have to make sure those aren't there. Regardless of what wrote on that paper, regardless of the believability, regardless if we gonna feel it in our heart and we could clip it for 13 seconds and see what you were saying when it comes to winning the fucking round, make sure you get that shit all flawless. Because
when is this card going down again?
This is going down the weekend of the 22nd in Orlando.
So they got what? Another week and a half basically. So Trufo, you need to be done today. Like I hope you're done writing. Like you need to be practicing all 3 of those rounds from this point all the way till it's time for you to mic up. Because you cannot have a single slip versus T-Top. Yeah. That will cost you a battle, especially that will cost you a battle.
That is
the same week of the battle, and okay, I'm just now finishing my 3rd. All right, I got like 4 more days left for the battle. Okay, I'm gonna start memorizing. No, nigga, you need to be memorizing 2 days.
You know what? I'm trying to say like with Trufo, I'm trying to say, yo, he would have won that if he would have got through his shit clean. I'm tired of saying that, man. Like at some point, it's like, yo, it's like I can't rock for you harder than you rock for yourself.
And you know what? And not for nothing. When I hopped on this stream real quick, I said, yo, Danny won that because I do media and I got to be as real as myself as I am with everybody else. He won that because I fucked up. You know what I mean? When it comes to whatever, and there's some people that might not subscribe to my theory, and I'm okay with them saying I won. But me personally, I should have got that shit off clean no matter what was going on. And since I didn't, Danny got that.
But D.I., that was one battle though. Trufo is like 3-4 battles. We said that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But that's the difference.
But I'm using myself as an example to show that I'm even fair with myself.
Right.
Even I am not exempt.
Yeah, when it comes,
and we salute that as honorable. That's honorable.
Yeah, salute.
I mean, and Arsenal, real quick before we get out of here. Ace and Arsenal, like you said Arsenal at 100 is better than Ace at 100.
Yeah, right. If I said Arsenal at his 100% is better than Ace at his 100%. So if they're both coming at it 100%, I got Arsenal.
Damn.
I'm
Arsenal.
gonna keep it real. I don't think we seen Ace at his 100%. Like
Still.
I think
but that's still a case for Arsenal.
You're not wrong, but I'm just saying I just don't think we seen it because the best Ace we seen was band legacy Ace, and he was.
Oh yeah.
That was a long time
ago. As like a battle rap comfortable or anything yet. Now he's more comfortable with his style, but he still got the momentum blockers when he does rap. You know what I mean? So it's really gonna take that opponent that makes him be motivated.
Salute, Ryan. Salute.
Is it? Can I say? Is it that like when everybody first start off, it's kind of like small room is like that's where their style is, but then when they get introduced to the big stage, then that's when people want to start changing the flow because it's like it feels like that's what be going on half of the time, especially like when people start getting like the following and stuff, then the style changes up. Like I always used to have that problem with Twerk because it's like I was always into when he versed Dougie. I like that style. I like when he went at Queen what's his name? Kitchen Clean. Yeah, like I like that style. And then it was kind of like when he started changing up I like his style now, kind of, it just ain't like the old, you know what I mean? But and it goes for like a couple other people, but like I'm not knocking it. I get it because it's like you gotta like change up with the times and you want to be a little bit original.
Yeah, this style's gonna evolve. Look at T-Top. T-Top used to talk to drug talk and do all of that, and then he kind of moved over to now England. You know what I'm saying? Like, people's styles are gonna evolve over time. You know what I'm saying? But as you evolve, like get better. Don't just mess it up all the time, man.
Salute to Queen Kinesis. She did great in Harlem versus my man Pyro this past.
Let me get y'all opinion on this. And you too, Di. Do you feel a lot of people were saying like when Ace battled I forgot the dude's name on the King Val card. People are saying Ace is rapping too fast. He needs to slow his flow down because he's rapping so fast that he's starting to get like stumble and fuck up on his words.
Yeah.
Like, do you think he needs to slow his flow down a little bit? So
I think that popular opinion is ran by people who follow shit. You know what I mean? I think that if Ace slowed his flow down, the people who actually respect what he do would kind of be lost and not necessarily respect what he do no more. Meanwhile, the people who are just following the trend don't give a fuck for real anyway. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Like they told me slow my flow down or do this or do that. He raps too good. They literally told me I rap too good when I battle Snake Eyes and shit. He raps too good. He gets in too many pockets. The very next year, Sue Surf say, man, one thing they can't fuck about with Tay-Rock is his pockets, his cadences. Now cadences become the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now everybody want to see cadences. Now it's like, Henny ain't been rapping like this. Henny ain't been bop, bop, bop. But I'm like, yo, I've literally been doing this. Sometimes you just gotta wait till it's your turn. Easy to Block Captain, perfect example. Danny, everybody know. Easy been around since 2015, right? But
2014.
His same sayings, the get straight to these payments, all that shit. It's been Easy to Block Captain. But instead of him switching up, he waited his turn, and now he's the biggest name in battle rap. Kid Slade, another example. Kid Slade was a nigga who was playing the lows. Real Sick. All these niggas. Real Sick is a rapping motherfucker. Real Sick is the rappingest nigga that's like on a mid top 10 level. But like he's Danny Myers, a nigga who they hated on at the beginning. You know what I mean? Oh, he paid his way, or he did that. All he did, if you can actually rap, all you gotta do is rap through it. And that's all you gotta do is rap through it. You know what I mean? Like for real, keep yourself booked and rap through it. Or you can get discouraged, go home, make some bacon and eggs and the shit in the morning, and you know what I mean, be a fan. At the end of the motherfucking day, real warriors just gonna keep rapping through it.
And I want to use this example. I've always used this one because it's a perfect example. People's like, yo, nigga, all you doing is punching. You just gun bar, like that shit kind of played out. You kind of need to do something else, like start doing angles. But when he battles Tay-Rock and he does the angle, the Fred angle, whatever it was, it didn't work and it backfired. So and then them same people that told him he should have started angling, like, nah, why you didn't just keep punching? You should have stuck to your guns. Like I would have had you in it. And it's like, No, because them same people that'll tell Ace to slow it down once he starts slowing it down, and they'll be like, I kind of miss when you was that. I like the cadence and the rhythms.
Exactly.
You need to go back to the old Ace. You know, you still the bars is fire, but I think you rapping too slow. So I had such and such beat. You should have rapped it the way you used to rap. So it was like.
At the end of the day, it's too many opinions on your style, though. Like,
I think it's okay to take, yeah. Like, I mean, you can listen to the fans, but you got to be able to know what advice to use, and you can't use everybody's advice because at the same time, these people that just watch you do it, they don't necessarily do it themselves. So they think it's easy. It's just so easy to tell you to do this and not knowing the type of adjustments you got to make, or you probably can't do what they asking you to do. Because not every rapper can do everything.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like some people are just good at what they do. That's why right. I stay in my lane. I stay with what I do. Tay Rock didn't switch up his formula the whole time we've been seeing him rapping. Right. Say, you know what? I need to start being a little more scientific. I need to start talking about quasars and string theory. And no, he's literally stuck to his guns his whole career, and he's a legend for doing what he does.
Right.
Is he as pen heavy as a quantum physics? No. Is he talking that street shit we feel that Geechee be talking? No. He just do what he do. And I think that's the thing that battlers need to do is just find your lane and just kind of master what you do. It's okay to add stuff. You can add things because like even me, like I've been trying to work more on just doing some humorous shit and just be a little more funny and laid back a little bit instead of just rah, 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 punch. Like I'm doing new shit as well, but I still stick to my core. And when you go too outside of yourself, that's when you lose yourself and you lose the fans. And them same fans like, damn, I miss the old Danny. You know what I'm saying? So like it's trial and error, and I think it's okay to experiment here and there. But you know, I think once you got your basis of what you do, you kind of need to master that and kind of stick to it.
Yeah, because it's like, I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, me as the observer, I'm seeing it from like, because it's like when I first saw your stuff, I saw the redemption card with you and T-Rex, and you was like, and I was just like, oh man, and it made me mad because people were saying you lost. I'm like, how you going to sit there and say there's no way he lost it? You can't tell me he lost that.
Everybody knows he got T-Rex out of there.
To be fair, Rex career really was the same.
Shout out to Rex, but we all know Danny beat Rex.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
What we talking about? That's not a debate. We're not debating that battle.
Yeah. I think, but as far as the Ace and Arsenal battle before I get out here, damn, man. Arsenal wants redemption for that KCJ battle. That was aired during the volume. So they counted it as a light work battle. He choked. KCJ put the voodoo on him. And he choked. And he want to get back.
Yo, you know what's funny? Arsenal, no flex zone or nothing. You know what I mean? We were out there for that weekend. I don't know how the fuck I met Anwar over at Arsenal Studio or some shit. I don't know how. We ended up going to the strip club, and he was like, "Oh fuck it, somebody can ride it." I feel like he wanted me to ride in that motherfucker though. He said, "Yo, somebody can ride in this joint with me." I'm like, "All right." You talking to me? So I hop in. This nigga rapped all 3 rounds flawlessly to me.
That's how it be.
Yo,
that's how it be, man.
Shout out to us. And he got everybody into the strip club for free. It was a Monday night. I don't know why I was there, but we had fun. Then we caught our plane. Big respect. but the nigga rapped all, and this was after the battle, after he fucked up. And so that just tell me what level.
Okay, it was after. Okay.
Yeah. So it just tell me what level of competitor he is. Like he was even upset that he fucked up like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So like he got all 3 of those. Yeah.
And I think with that motivation, he's actually want to make a statement versus Ace. I mean, like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that bumping shit because I do feel like this is gonna be an intense, kind of bump, because Ace gonna bump him. And
I think
so.
He's probably gonna bump. I think he's probably gonna try to bump Ace before Ace can bump him.
Yeah, bump him first.
Yeah.
Out the way.
He's gonna try to get it first. That's how Arsenal is.
That's not going. That's not going to win the battle.
With these two guys, and Danny, you know, y'all might know. You know what I mean? No disrespect though. I think they're gonna have that conversation before the battle.
I'm sure they already did.
We talking about Super Mr. Disrespect versus Mr. Bump a nigga shoulder off his.
I hope not. Man. So you say it's gonna be not a
conversation that say I'm gonna bump you in a second, but a conversation that say, hey, listen, I'm doing me, no disrespect. Like
right,
that.
Yeah, of course. There's a music.
Listen, like me and Snake Eyes had that conversation before we battled. Yo, I'm going to me, no disrespect. Yeah, I mean, that way we don't end up fighting in the middle of the battle.
Right.
Did he do that with Lou?
Right.
Did he do that with Lou though?
Yeah, I thought, huh?
Arsenal when he versed Lucas.
I don't know, but I don't know if he did that, and I don't know everybody's rapport. But I know how Ace moved, and now I got a little bit more of an understanding for Arsenal. You know what I mean? He really respected craft for real. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whether they talk or not, Arsenal gonna be Arsenal, Ace gonna be Ace. But I feel like
gonna be themselves.
Yeah, there probably will be a conversation. Yeah, as long as they're not like, hey yo, in my second round, about 2 minutes in my second round, I'm gonna say this line, and then I'm gonna show the bump you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
You don't know when. My man Parai says somebody should dodge the bump. You can't dodge it because you don't know when you're gonna do it.
Yeah, right.
That Ace, walked around me. He walked around me, and I didn't know where he came from, man. I just know he speared me, and I damn near failed.
Yeah. He bumped you back about 3-4 feet there. That was crazy.
So I couldn't. I knew he was gonna do it, but I didn't know what round or when. So it was like, can't really.
No, your rebuttal game crazy though. It was crazy. Yo,
Hey Danny. Oh man, hey Danny.
That racist rebuttal.
I don't think I've ever seen nobody ask you this, bro. When you got dunked on and got knocked out the motherfucking frame,
by Suge?
No, you disappeared, bro. What the fuck was going? What happened there?
No, listen.
I think Danny was in his phone, right?
Look at the battle. Who was rapping? Was it Suge rapping?
It was Suge. It was Suge versus Nitty.
I'm tweeting something. I was tweeting like, "Yo, this is a great boom," and it was like a force that I've never, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. You sure want
twerk was like three something. It was like 350 back then. That was big Suge. That was big Suge. That wasn't Suge now. Suge was about 70, 80 pounds. That was big Suge.
Disappeared into the soul stuff.
Yo, that nigga disappeared, bro. Yo.
I said, I'm gonna get you for that. Years later, I 30 that.
Someone said Danny disappeared into the soul stuff.
Remember that?
Yo, that was.
Shout out to Button Bars for that. But
he bumped him into the quantum realm. Yo.
That super fight was nasty.
He bumped into
the quantum realm, yo.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
What made it worse, I never saw it coming because I was on my phone like this tweeting. You go watch it back.
You was really on your all we got is the legend of the tape, and the tape nigga look like you disappeared from Earth, nigga. Like,
but Danny got his look back though. Danny got his look back on Suge though.
Oh yeah,
he got his look back on Suge. He got Suge out of there. He got Suge out of there. Easy work.
Oh yeah, I had to get him back. But I think I paid for that though because the next week I had real sick.
Yeah. Yo, Danny. Why did you let them line you up like that? You was the only person. There was 20 battles on Known that year. You was the only person that battled the week before. Why did you let them line you up like that?
They didn't line me up, man.
They lined you up, man. I know they lined you up, Danny. I know you can't say it, but we saying it. They lined you up.
They lined them checks up. That's what the fuck they said. They lined them up.
I got paid.
No, hold on. So let me just say this because we all know you were supposed to. I followed Danny very closely, right? Danny was supposed to battle Suge on the I believe the Geechee versus Math Hoffa card. Yeah. Suge didn't show up, so they had to reschedule the battle. So that battle was in April. They rescheduled the battle for June, the week before Known. I feel like that was a situation where Danny, you should be like, nah, I'll do it on another card. I'm not gonna do that. Even though your rounds was already written, that was still a lot on you back to back. You talk about no, you ain't talking about just a regular card. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I was just so used to like battling back to back, and I wanted my revenge for that bump. And I knew, like, I was like, I could beat Real Sick for sure. Like, so it wasn't the writing or the prep time. It's just that during that week, I was going through court shit with my kids.
Right.
After the Suge battle, because it happened on Saturday, I went back home that night.
The Saturday card. Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm in court. So now it's like, damn, I ain't been even practicing or nothing. I ain't even been, and I only had like a round and a half for real because my mind was just really messed up. So Saturday morning, I'm writing my third round for Real Sick. The battle was like about to happen at 2:00. I'm up at 7 in the morning writing my third. Memorize all 3 rounds. And you know what Henny just said about Arsenal? Like, I rapped all 3 rounds perfectly. Like DNA.
I heard you rapped outside. You was rapping all 3 your rounds to Ace. I think Ace Amin said you rapped all your rounds clean.
Yeah, Ace, I'm rapping the rounds. Everybody like, yo, you about to go kill this nigga. Like,
so,
I don't know what happened, man. I just had a panic attack, bro.
Wow.
Never happened before, never happened. And it costed me champion of the year because at that point I had broke case
You ain't lying.
And that was wrong. That was wrong because you killed like the next 4 or 5 dudes you battled that year. And they didn't care.
Danny always start his campaign so early in the year that by the time some mid-year shit happened, other niggas start to take off in the last 4 months.
But they always move the goalposts for Danny. That's my problem, Dion. They always move the goalpost. When y'all be debating in that room, the stuff that they use for other people, they always move it for Danny. Danny don't get the same regards as all the other battle rappers, as the Easies or the Geechees or the Tay Rock. They always look at Danny on a different standard, and that's not right.
You ever
Danny got to walk through so many things.
You look at Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
You remember how long Ashley Banks' rap career was? It was 1 episode, right? And at the very end, they said, man, she sold out, she topped out, and now she's a hit, and nobody wants it anymore. This nigga Danny, the thing is, he's one of the best, and he can show that 3 times a year, 4 times a year, or 40 times a year. Danny's doing it for the bag and for the competition. So he can't also be doing it for the champion of the year all the time. At the end of the day, you can't battle 40 times a year, and unless you go undefeated, without people talking about your losses, just like they talk about your wins. It's not gonna work.
Here's the thing with me, they'll look. This is what niggas do. They'll start rapping around June. So let's say I just said that. And that's the recency bias.
Sometimes later than that, Danny. Look, Suge didn't start really getting popping until like August.
That's a recency bias. And it's also Suge had a hell of a camp, but where did Suge end up at? Number 4.
And that was too high. Like you get number 4 for beating what? You beat drugs.
Now this is the thing. I don't know how familiar you are.
Like, come on, what are we talking about?
I'll do that on a whole other episode. How I break down how that.
But let's be clear.
They was acting like Suge beat. Like Suge beat Sir.
Let's be clear. What? Let's be clear though. Battle rap trap. If I could toot my own horn for a second. We was the first niggas to do an actual like award show with the whole boom, 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 and boom, boom, boom. Down there, I'm sure you won some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? But when shout out to Jay Black, he had champion of the year already. So our Trapper of the Year award was to the person who put in the most groundwork. So that would be the person who touched the big stages and the small stages. We got Dre Dennis, Bill Collector, and I can't remember the third. I think A-Ward. You know what I mean? And Danny Miles, I guarantee, would have won those motherfuckers. But that's the motherfucking cloth that we are awarding at Battle Rap Trap. And I can really only speak for Battle Rap Trap. But I can also say, when it comes to the champion, you got to understand, you got to champion the niggas that have the brightest lights and show up. That has to.
Do we count DNA and K-Shine, right? Just saying, because they always used to be like outside. It's just they just chilled out for a minute.
Who won champion of the year? Rum Nitty?
Rum Nitty.
Yeah. would have again.
Who had battle of the year?
Nitty would have been my pick if I wasn't in.
Yo, Danny,
I'll be honest with you.
Danny, you know what, Danny?
T-Rock was my battle of the year. Danny and T-Rock was my battle of the year.
I called Danny. I said, bro, yeah, I mean, boom. He said, who is it? I said, I just want to let you know. He said, who is it? I said, when I said Rum Nitty, Danny said, well, shit, if it ain't me, at least it's him. Realest shit I ever heard.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Realest shit ever, because he really just like, he really earned it. But at the end of the day, impact is so much bigger than some of the smaller leagues. And it's as long as you are in them, you gotta understand, like the year before, Sue Surf got number 3. Last year, Easy got number 3. These are people with 3 or 4 battles.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're maxing out on impact points, but those impacts are like shift the culture type battles though.
That should make you the champion of the
But
year.
that doesn't make them champion of the year.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes them number 3 or 4.
It makes them fourth of the quarter.
Let's not forget, Rum Nitty just won champion of the year. The year before that it was Chilla Jones. The year before the year. Every year.
No, the year before that was Geechee.
We gotta be clear. Every year of champion of the year, the actual champion of the year has been a worker. The first year, O-Red. That nigga was on RBE, URL. He was on all the leagues.
Yeah.
And I personally feel like Tay-Rock should have won that year. But O-Red won that shit. And then you got Geechee Gotti. This nigga's on every league, every year. So nobody can debate with this. Then you got Chilla Jones, who was King of the Dot champion, came over to URL, started putting in work. Nobody can debate with this. Then you got Geechee Gotti again.
Facts.
We can't. So what we're really debating, and then you got Rum Nitty. Everybody agreed. So what we're really debating is the list, not the actual champion of the year. Because I'm not saying that Surf got champion of the year because he went on a mean fourth quarter run, or Easy got champion of the year because he had 3 of the biggest battles last year. That get them number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. If we talk about number 1, we ain't got no debate right now.
Okay, so watch this. So as of right now, who's in the league
for this year?
Right now,
So for right now, who's in the league? You can ask me this every time in March, every year, April, every year, and your name gonna be it. But what do that matter in December and January though, Danny?
Hey, but look though, so now this is why we gotta break it down.
No, because you gotta understand. I was there. I was one of the niggas that said, "Yo, why is this nigga taking Disaster and Franchise in the same jump?" I was in the room when you choked against Franchise and it broke my fucking heart. So I've been on this ride with you, my nigga.
I'm not saying you, but I'm saying what will happen is when you say champion of the year, now from January all the way to the last day of the year, Danny Myers is outside working. Wait, we have no recycles, rebuttaling, room shakers.
I agree.
Impact. So when you talk about material, impact, and strength of schedule, because I'm not just battling backyard bop. I'm taking on top names as well in between, right? Yeah. So right now they like who's in the league right now, right? Is of course it's Danny Myers. Now at the end of the summer, Danny Myers is still going to be in the league. Now watch what happens. Easy took the battle with Hitman. Let's say he take Geechee in the summer. That battle dropped to $1 million. And then he take A Ward December. That battle dropped to $1 million. All the shit I'm doing because I got a crazy announcement coming up. URL. That's for May. That's gonna be a crazy one, right? Right after that, y'all might see me at T-Top for Neon and whoever else on Summer Mag, whoever else for Volume. And in between that, then you came outside and battled Max in front of Max's in North Philly. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
See, those are the battles they don't care about, though, Dan. They don't care about them battles. They only care about the names. That's what they care about.
If Danny Myers is going to do that and get number 1, he has to be dominant in those battles.
And I've been dominating.
He has to sit those niggas that if you're going to take those types of battles, you have to sit them niggas down.
I can't disagree, Danny. I can't disagree with that. If you're going to take those lesser guys, you got to get them up out of there.
Now watch this. Now again, Easy takes Hitman, Geechee, and A Ward. They'll put him way because all them battles gonna do $1 million. They're the most talked about. especially him and Geechee in the summertime, right?
Mhm.
That's gonna be crazy, right?
So those
Those three will outweigh everything I've done.
Let's be for clarity.
This is not right.
You want number 1 or higher than number 8?
Oh, number 1, nigga. Like, I need the belt. I'm getting the belt this year. That's
okay, because then you don't mention nobody that didn't get number 1. Then.
No, but this is what they'll
only compare yourself to number 1.
They had Rock over me. They had Rock over me.
Was Rock number 1?
They had Rock at number 2 right after
you worry about the wrong shit.
No. Look at where they placed me at number 8, and then they had Rock above me, even though I beat Rock and took on tougher fights that year because I battled every puncher in the game.
Yeah. You battled Fonz, you battled Nitty, you battled
That's what Rock had a mean fourth quarter run. You got recency bias.
None.
I got an infinite. That was nasty.
The level of competition was definitely not the same as mine.
I said recency bias. That's giving credit to your point. It's recency, but he had a mean fourth quarter. It's recency bias. At the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but Dion, we could admit Danny had the toughest schedule last year by far.
For sure.
You know
he had the toughest schedule last year.
It don't matter the first quarter of the Super Bowl or whoever win the first game in the NBA Finals.
So you're saying he had all those?
You gotta win the best of 7.
He had all those names too early.
You gotta win the 4th.
He battled them too early in the year.
What I'm saying is, if he wants number 1, he got to be number 1 in every battle he takes every time. So if that means he got to take less battles to do it, then that's what he got to do.
But you don't have to be undefeated to get champion.
Or he can say, "Yo, I'm already the best. I don't give a fuck where they rank me. I'm going to get the money for my family." That's what I would do.
But here's what kills me though, right? Is that Danny won damn near every other media outlets battle of the year last year. You know what I'm saying? Like he's won like 2 or 3 other battle of the years from other media outlets. So how do you get from number 8 on champion of the year? Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I won AMG
battle rap stats, all of that. Yeah, OTFMG, all of that. You know what I mean?
I won both of those. I was number 1 in both of those last year.
So this is my thing. And shout out to Jay Black, big love, right? But why not celebrate those and not even worry about mentioning the championship?
No, because the championship needs to be that needs to be discussed because the way and I get it, Di, because you're part of the panel, right?
No. We champion is what you have to understand.
But
so if and you talking to a nigga on God, I'm socially awkward. I got some shit on my head. I don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? But I've always been a nigga who just makes shit cool wherever I'm at. Like, what's he doing? What the fuck is going on? I'm not just gonna follow shit because. So at the end of the day, if I'm Danny and I went number 1 on all these other platforms,
right?
Platforms, I'm gonna celebrate. Yo, I got this, I got that. Boom. Number 1.
I mean, he is.
Right now as we speak. My Twitter handle, I think. Oh no, Fit Phone just came out, so that is now. But for a month straight after Champion of the Year, it said honorable because I got honorable mention on Champion of the Year. I'm not about to fucking now, nigga. I put in this. Fuck it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I still wake up me. It really don't. So Danny, you still wake up. You still wake up. If it's 10 media platforms and you got number 1 on 7 of them, you're the fucking battler of the year, then, right? 7 out of 10 platforms got you battler of the year. You the fucking battler of the year.
Yeah, but they look at that champion of the year different, though, Di. You know that.
Don't say thank you.
It's just due time. It's due time for me to finally. Y'all gonna see the belt hanging up in the background. Watch this, man. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all gonna see the belt right here hanging up in the background. Because I'm going.
They got to actually start looking at the raps and stop looking at who got the most swag and who's the coolest when he's on stage and who Ching Hang the best when he's rapping on stage. That's what comedy is becoming. Like who looks cool, who got the nicest fur when they're on stage. Nobody cares about that. Let's get back to the raps.
I 100% agree. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
As a battle rapper, I've had to hear that. I've had to hear certain niggas say, yeah, but this is the person that, if you like, he makes you want to bop, bop, bop. And them same niggas end up start having allegations I never had on my name. You know what I mean? My window open right now.
Right.
Yeah, we here. So at the end of the motherfucking
Yeah,
day.
I don't care how your team shine in the battle, man. What you rapping about? That's what I care about.
Yeah.
And that's what it needs to get back to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and don't
Look
never
at how cool you look.
I want to support everybody that pulled up. Henny Man, Andre, Robs, you know what I'm saying? My man Sonny, Rain.
That's how you close out? You about to close out?
Yeah, Danny said I'm about to go write these raps. Y'all talking about I need to
we back
I'm about to go write these raps right now.
Divide and Conquer, Card 2, Big K, Murder Move, all them battles. I'm breaking them down tomorrow. So we right back. Like D.I. said, Danny, just stay consistent with the. If you're gonna do the media shit, do it.
Yeah. Facts.
And then
you got one of the best battle rap minds. Period.
And one more thing, Danny, please try to space your battles out a little bit more better this year. The whole back-to-back weeks thing, I think you do well, but when you start getting to third, fourth battle, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have a tendency
battle fatigue sets in, and then
it does. Once you get to that third, you had a thing last year where it was you had 3 battles in a row, and then you got to the frack battle, and then we saw what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that definitely happened.
Because he was the last battle in that trilogy of battles. You had back weekends, and it caught up to you. So just be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying?
Battle Big K, I already beat Big K.
Yes. It's on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. You could actually get that. Just type in Danny Myers versus BK. It's on YouTube.
We're gonna be back tomorrow. Divide and Conquer 2. D.I., thank you for your time, brother.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, salute. Hey, great conversation. Great conversation, fellas.
I want to salute URL for that outside 2-part because that has a lot of dope just battles. And as far as MCs and matchups go, it's probably one of their better cards they've done in a long time. It don't got to be the most, the spectacle of Gnome and Summer Madness, but in terms of just straight up rapping, this is probably one of the best ones they've done in years. So I just wanted to salute them. I called them yesterday, let them know that. So, yeah, man, we back tomorrow. Divide and Conquer 2.
Yeah, man.
ARP, RBE, what they got on, that Blue Room. I see everybody saying they requested Danny Myers to be in a Blue Room, this and that, and third. We're going to talk about it and what potential matchups you would like to see. And, we back tomorrow.
All right.
Talk your shit.
Salute everybody. Salute the chat. All right, Danny.
Salute.